When the sun goes down, our love starts to rise. For the boys in blue and orange, a fire in our eyes. We are Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. We're the ones who bleed that copper and blue. Me and my crew, yeah. Believing in you. Oilers after dark.
This game's no different. No time.
Shot by Bouchard. That was blocked. Rebound score! Vasilevsky never saw it. And Evan Bouchard has given Edmonton a 1-0 lead.
The strong face-off win. Good block shot here. And the puck comes right back to Bouchard. He just kind of zips this puck through traffic. I think McDavid might get a piece right there. Just a little quick stick. He's tied up with Braden Point, but reaches back. Watch this puck find its way through. A little knuckler with eyes.
Radish. Kucherov clubs a one-timer high and wide.
Good stick by Ekholm.
Moser, a shot redirected. Kucherov, and finally backhanded home. Cirelli in front. Game tied.
Good defending by Edmonton early on here. There's the one stick by Ekholm to put this one around the glass, but it's the little wrister that gets through traffic again, and we've seen that twice now in this game. From the same spot Bouchard did in the first period, get it down into the danger area, win a battle, and eventually this one is tucked home by Cirelli as he gets a quick backhand, allows him to zip that through to Bjorkstrand, and doesn't get all of it.
Kucherov into the middle, gets it back from Braden Point. Shot scored, Jake Gensel. Power play goal inside the left goal post and underneath the bar.
He uses a long stick and he has quick hands, and face-off win. It's Point that comes in, wins that one. Quick passing around here. I mean, those are terrific little passes through sticks and skates. Eventually, once it gets down to Jake Gensel, watch how quickly he brings it from the forehand out above the goal line, changes the angle. Ingram's down tight on the post, but he elevates up over top of the blocker under the bar. Goal scorer's goal right there, Jake Gensel.
One penalty is over. Kucherov sprints out of the box. McDavid toward the net.
That was a little late.
Absolutely hammered. Moser ahead. Kucherov short-handed breakaway. Scores. 3-1 Tampa Bay.
Off with the to get it.
Pointing. Fiercely fought. Puck finally travels out of the zone. Szymanski's all over him. Roslovic in the vicinity. Fiercely fought. Puck finally travels home. Off the half wall. Over Vasilevsky's stick. And Edmonton gets a much-needed gift. Shocking goal.
You said it, they needed something to happen because Tempest was keeping everything to the outside, defending well, not really letting anything generate, and just a bouncing puck thrown back. As the scrum is won, it's Bjorkstrand that throws this back, goes off the stick of Lilleberg and somehow finds its way through. Up off the paddle, dribbles over the line. It's a one-goal game. It's a rugby scrum in the corner. Tampa once again comes up with it, but puts it in their own net in Edmonton. One goal back now with that little fluke.
Rushing back behind. Nugent Hopkins burrowing in on him. Inside, McDonough. Conservatively to the corner. Point. Wrapped up with Bouchard. Snatched in front. And Kucherov scores. What a feed from Hagel. And it's a 4-point night for Nikita Kucherov. His second goal to go along with a couple of assists.
Great chance in the slot. But watch the battle level here of this line for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Puck battles one eventually behind the net. Puts it right out to Kucherov. And he buries it far side. It's Point first, inside on the body. Second man quick as Hagel out to Kucherov in the slot. But 2 or 3 times before that play,
Bouchard back to pick it up. 35 seconds. Oilers obviously have to hurry.
this through
Canada.
After dark. The puck drops in it's time for the show. Watching the game with the crew I know. Late night hockey lights are down low. For the Oilers, we're ready to go. Orange and blue and our hearts burn bright. We are the faithful, we own the night. Scoring a goal, yeah, it feels so right. We are the faithful, we own the night. Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. We own the night. Yeah, we own the night.
Diesel fuel systems. When it comes to turbochargers and turbocharger repairs, GCL Diesel has you covered. From original equipment suppliers like Garrett, Borg Warner, and Holsat, GCL Diesel powers your Cummins, Cat, GM, and Ford engines with only genuine turbos at fantastic prices. If you've got an engine, they've got your turbo. Visit the turbocharger experts at GCL Diesel in the West End or online at gcldiesel.com. GCL Diesel, Canada's turbocharger superstore.
Patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
This is OilCountry. Now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
The Edmonton Oilers on the road. They take on the Utah Mammoth here in Salt Lake City. Good evening, Cam Moon, along with Bob Stauffer, Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Aidan Gannon. We are the Oilers Radio Network. And the starting lineup, it's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Building a home or a championship team, it happens brick at a time. Coventry Homes, never done building, proudly celebrating 50 years. For the Oilers, it's Connor McDavid with Vasily Podkolzin and Matt Savoy up front. On defense, Matthias Ekholm, Evan Bouchard, Tristan Jarry starts in goal. For the Mammoth, Barrett Hayton with Jack McBain and Michael Carcone up front. On defense, Mikhail Sergachev and Mackenzie Weegar. In goal, it's Karel Vejmelka. The referees, Jean Hebert and Cody Beach. Sean Oliver and Travis Garlitz. They're on the lines. We've dropped the puck. We're underway here at the Delta Center as McBain will dump it into the Edmonton end. And Jarry out to play it. Rims it on the left. Ekholm in the corner. Across to Bouchard. Up the right wing will get it to center ice just off the stick of Podkolzin. Weegar will chase after it. Bump it around to Sergachev. Up the left wing off of Carcone. It's top of the circle. And then chopped out through the middle by Sergachev. Stepping up was McBain, poked it in behind Ekholm. He'll get it out to the neutral zone. And Podkolzin back into his own end. Matthias Ekholm in behind the Edmonton net. Out through the middle of the ice.
They're going to be down a center here right away. Barrett Hayden collided with his own player. Went straight off. No pressure at all. Looked like a shoulder injury.
Krause through the middle. Now to Keller into the Oilers zone. To Schmaltz on the left wing. To the blue line. Schmidt. His shot. That hit a lot of bodies in front of the Edmonton net. Szymanski will get it up the right wing for Kasperi. Capping it to Szymanski. Szymanski scoring his first NHL goal. Zone. Emberson around the boards and won't get out. Jersey's going to keep it in. Left wing point to Cole. It's shot, and that hit a skate. Goes over to the right wing. Cooley to Jersey. Now in the right corner, and it is picked off. And out through the middle is Wallman for Edmonton. Only got it to center ice. Comes back to Nugent Hopkins. Forced into his own end by Peterka. We'll find Connor Murphy. Slide in behind the net, and he'll wait back there. On the right wing, and that goes off a stick at the Utah bench. We'll get a whistle. 2 minutes, 9 seconds gone here in a scoreless first.
Yeah, it was Jack McBain, and he ran into. They tried a hard press forecheck on the play, and he got all, and I mean all, of Barrett Hayton, and it was the shoulder right away. He was holding. It's never good when they're holding the one arm, you know.
Yeah, you're right. That's not good. Uyghur will get it just out. Jones will shoot it in for Edmonton. Jarventi putting the pressure on, and it's up the left wing now, out through the middle, Kerfoot for the Mammoth. Over the Edmonton line on the right wing, stops up, cross ice pass, goes off of Jarventi. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Murphy in the right corner. To the line, but Stenlund will not keep it in. It goes in on the offside. And the Mammoth will have to tag up. Oilers get it out to center. Nurse is able to shoot it in. It's in behind the net. Marino, the one-time Oiler draft pick. Out through the middle to McBain. Into the Oilers zone. Goes to the right wing corner. The angle shot from Carconi and the save by Jari. McDavid up the left side to center, and it's Podkolzin. Can shoot it in to the Mammoth zone. He's in on the end boards, squeezes over to Gunther. Gunther leading the Mammoth with 34 goals this year. We'll get it out through center ice, but that's it. Schmidt on the right. Now to Carconi, off the right wing boards and in.
Carconi signing a 2-year extension here. He was available for trade last year during the season.
Ekholm to Bouchard. Bouchard chops at it. So does Krause, and it goes over the glass out of play. 3 minutes, 34 seconds gone here in a scoreless first.
So we've already seen here the Dashers are a little quicker. Players going to have to get used to it. This is Edmonton's only their second game ever in this building.
And it's different than it was last time. The buildings, they've done a lot of renos.
Yeah.
Moved the entire ice surface up 2 feet.
Yeah.
Oilers were last year in November of 24.
One here in overtime on a Ryan Nugent-Hopkins goal. And Edmonton fell behind in that game 2-0.
Face off to the right of Jari. His last game, March 12th. That was a 7-2 loss in Dallas. Up the left wing. Dickinson off of Kapanen. Goes into the Utah zone. Kapanen after it. Has to go in behind the net. To Emberson, right corner. It's on the end boards. Cole to break it up for Utah. Stops in behind his net. Swings it on the right to Krause. Up the right side, Dursey's able to dump it in. Chasing after it is Szymanski with Dursey. Centering pass by Dursey, but it was picked off by Dickinson. Out of Emberson on the left wing for Szymanski. Taken off of it by Peterka. Cooley hit hard by Dickinson at the Edmonton blue line.
That's, if you're an Oilers fan, that's what you like to see. Dickinson, a shutdown center, getting a good piece of Cooley there.
Uyghur turning it up in his own end to Peterka. Peterka off the right wing boards and in. Murphy to the corner. On the left wing to the middle, it gets to Nugent Hopkins. Try the left wing boards. Roslovic just getting it out. Catches up to it and then dumps the puck in. Sergachev taken hard into the end boards by Hyman. The Oilers really laying the body here.
That's how Hyman hit last year in the playoffs.
It's bounced in over the stick of Murphy. It goes into the Oiler end. Nurse will rim it up the left wing. We're scoreless here in the first. Roslovic to center ice, but that's it. Stenlund into his own zone for Schmidt. As we're just over 5 minutes into the opening period. Over to Marino. Marino into the Edmonton zone, off the right wing boards and in. Bouchard to the middle of the ice for Henrique, and it's Adam Henrique on the right wing. We'll get the puck to Jones, to Henrique, a shot off the stick of Marino. That goes over the glass and out of play.
Well, it starts with a great breakout pass. Middle zone breakout from Evan Bouchard. He opened up the ice, gave Edmonton a chance for a 4-on-3 transition going the other way.
Face off to the left of Vejmelka. He played on Sunday. That was the last game for the Mammoth. They won that one 4-3 in overtime over Los Angeles. 33 saves for Vejmelka. He's second in the NHL in wins. 32 wins coming into tonight's action.
Oilers got to get some shots on this guy.
Haven't got one through yet. And the puck in the right wing corner of the Mammoth zone. Up the boards is McBain. He does get it out. Bouchard goes across to Matthias Ekholm. Over center, now to Savoy. A shot, save made by Vejmelka. He held on as Savoy quickly snapped it on goal.
Good rip there. All right, out-of-town updates here for Pacific Division teams. The Panthers have knocked off Seattle, but Seattle did get a point. They were down on that game 4-2, 5-4 in a shootout for Florida. LA is up 1-0 in Calgary after 1. The Golden Knights trail the Jets 3-1 in Winnipeg after 2.
Face off to the right of Vejmelka.
Predators are losing 6-2 in Nashville. That is in the third period. Nashville's on a run.
Goes to Weegar. He's in behind his net for Utah. The left wing for Krause. At center, skips it in. It goes behind the Edmonton goal and to the side of the net where Jarry will cover it.
Good awareness there from Tristan Jarry. Of course, is the last WHL goaltender
to win a Memorial Cup.
And the team he beat was Guelph with Jason Dickinson on it, who's out to take the draw.
Oil Kings get the playoffs going Friday. First round series against Saskatoon Blades. 7 o'clock. Rogers Place.
Not surprisingly, we've not seen Hayden back since that hellacious collision.
Puck goes to Jake Wallman. Will reverse it behind the net to Emberson. Gets it out, but it hit the skate of Dickinson. Goes to Wallman. Wallman across to Emberson.
They're having some problems picking pucks here off this dasher.
They're lively. To the blue line, it goes to Schmidt. Down the left wing to Schmaltz. To Keller. Now on the right to Marino. He's in the corner of the Edmonton zone. To the blue line to Keller. Across the line to Schmidt. Left wing side to Schmaltz. Give it to Keller to the left wing corner. Schmidt couldn't handle it after it hit his stick. Goes up against the boards. Nate Schmidt, top of the circle to Keller, and it comes to the line off of Kapanen and into the Edmonton bench. We played 6.5 of a scoreless first. The Oilers taking on the Mammoth. We'll be right back from the Delta Center in Salt Lake City. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
Whether you're building a home, a community, or championship team, it doesn't happen overnight. It happens one step, one shift, one brick at a time. Coventry Homes, never done building. The official builder of the Edmonton Oilers, proudly celebrating 50 years. Visit coventryhomes.ca.
Heard of Uline? You know, the have-it-all in-stock, ready-to-deliver shipping and industrial supply specialists. The company that does things for you that are unheard of, like keeping 41,000 items in stock in our own warehouses. With customer service reps on the line to get you what you need when you need it 24/7, 365 every time. Maybe you heard it here first. Want to hear more? Visit uline.ca. ULINE, your shipping and industrial supply specialists.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at the Delta Center in Salt Lake City, Edmonton Oilers, Utah Mammoth. At 0, 6.5 into this first period. The Oilers, this is OilCountry Mega 50-50, presented by Rogers, is now live. The raffle features over 100 prizes, including signed merchandise, concert tickets, gift cards, and more. Get your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/5050 for more chances to win. Face off outside the Edmonton blue line. Cole will get the puck into the Edmonton zone. Jersey didn't win the battle with Ekholm, and it comes out to center ice to Roslovic. Tied up by Cole. Puck goes to Vejmelka. Steers it over to the right wing corner. Nugent Hopkins along the boards. Top of the circle, but that was it. Keller will get it out to Krause. Krause lost it at center ice. Hyman can shoot it in. Cole on the end boards, rimming it, it won't get out. Nurse towards the net, and that just misses. Murphy has it right point to Nurse on the left. Little snapshot, hit bodies in front of the goal. Schmaltz out to center ice on the right to Keller. He'll shoot it in. Jarry will stop it. Quickly to Nurse, now over to Murphy. Murphy will take it in behind the net. Murphy had his stick knocked. Puck came loose, went right to Savoy. Wheels in behind the goal, goes into the right corner. To Murphy, a left wing, and it's out to center ice to McDavid. Only got it to the blue line. Peterka coming the other way. Peterka, his shot off the stick of Bouchard. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Cooley on the end board, squeezed up against the boards. Loose puck to Podkolzin, and now to McDavid. His pass goes over the stick of Savoy. Comes out to center ice. It's Bouchard. Through the middle, now to McDavid. Into the Utah end on the right wing. To the left side, Ekholm, a shot, save made by Vejmelka. He holds on to it, 7:57 gone here in a scoreless first period.
Good luck for McDavid, and you remember Matthias Ekholm scored from the same place, albeit it was with Draisaitl on the ice, but he activated and wired one home from basically the same spot against Utah back at Rogers Place at the end of October. The Oilers 6-3 win.
Henrique out of the face-off circle. Jarventi will come in and take it. Up against Stenlund.
This is the best broadcast location in the league, by the way.
This is pretty good.
We are less than, 30 yards from the ice, would you say?
Just at the top of the lower bowl. It's
right in the middle, too.
Pretty good. Marino on the end boards. Puck comes in front off of Vejmelka, and then out of harm's way, Marino will get it out. In the neutral zone, Kerfoot on the right. Gave it to Yamamoto, the former Edmonton Oiler. Kyler Yamamoto will dump it in. Emerson around the boards, but Schmidt on the left point. To Stenlund, to Schmidt. A shot, that's blocked. Over to the right, comes in front of the net, and just off the stick of Yamamoto. Cleared out by Jarventi. And Schmidt in his own zone to McBain. Up the left wing to Carcone. He'll come in, he'll shoot it, and sails it over the Edmonton net. Gunther along the right boards was able to keep it in. Roslovic will bank it out. And the puck in the neutral zone. Gunther into the Oiler end, makes a move on Bouchard. A shot off the stick of Ekholm. It goes in behind the Edmonton net. Nugent Hopkins to Bouchard. Up through center, off of Hyman, goes into the Utah end, top of the circle, poked in front of the net by Nugent Hopkins. And it goes over to the right wing. Into the middle of the ice. Cole to McBain on the left. I'll get to center, but that's it.
Zach Hyman has hit everything that's moved so far tonight.
We're scoreless in the first. 10:35 to go here in the opening period. Dumped into the Utah end. It goes over to the right wing. Szymanski on the right wing boards. Cycle the puck. Jason Dickinson. Right in behind the net. Taken off of it, though. Schmaltz will get it out. To Keller at center. Back to Schmaltz. Went off his stick. It's cleared out. Keller to Sergachev. He'll dump it in off the right wing boards. Keller to the right corner. Around to Schmaltz on the left. To the blue line, Marino. Back to Schmaltz, to Marino. That's picked off. Szymanski will get it out. Couldn't get the pass through to Kapanen. Otherwise, he was long gone. Weegar will go in behind his net for Utah. Right wing corner to Marino. Now to Cooley. Up the right wing boards into the Oiler end. Cooley to the corner. In behind the net. To the left. To the top of the circle to the blue line. Sergachev shot that. Hit Wallman. And it goes over to the left wing. Hit Wallman in the arm. Bouchard will get it out. Wallman slowly to the Edmonton bench to McDavid on the right. Across to Bouchard. Couldn't get a shot through. Here's Ekholm with a blast. And Vejmelka the save. Savoy to McDavid to Bouchard. He just ripped it wide. Ekholm keeping it in. Sergachev in the corner for Utah through the middle off of Karkonian out. McDavid on the right wing. Now to Podkolzin to his own end to Bouchard up the left side to Ekholm. Roll the puck into the Utah zone. Yamamoto up against the boards. Spun around by Savoy. Puck goes to Dursey. And it's Dursey to come out to center ice. Into the Oiler end. Drops it. A shot. That scores. Kerfoot let it go. That hits something. And it goes up in the air into the Edmonton net. It's 1-0 Utah. A bizarre deflection on the Kerfoot shot. It double deflected. It hit Nurse, then Murphy, up in the air, over Jarry and in.
Well, there's nothing Jarry can do there. That's just pure fluke. That's why you put pucks at the net.
11-12 time of the goal. Kerfoot, that's going to be his third of the year. That was incredible.
Yeah.
And it's 1-0 for the Mammoth. Puck shot into the Utah zone. Dursey out from behind his net. Up the right wing. Krause lost it to Kapanen. He'll come in, drop it. Dickinson, the shot. That got blocked. As Cole was in the way, Keller will get to center ice for Utah. Across to Schmaltz on the left to Keller, but stepping in front of that was Nurse. He'll wrap it up the left wing and out. 1-0. Utah leads on the goal by Kerfoot. Puck flipped in at center by Murphy. We're here in the first. Szymanski will put it in front of the net, off the stick of the netminder Vejmelka, and out through the middle is Cooley. Into the Oiler end. Dishes on the left to Marino to Cooley, and he directed it off the outside of the Edmonton goal.
Good to see Wallman back out there.
Took that high heat. Puck in the right wing corner. Szymanski to Wallman. Right wing corner to Emerson. It'll get to the line. Schmidt will walk in a shot. That hit the stick of Szymanski. Goes to the right corner. Peterka to the blue line. Marino. Right wing to Gunther. Into the corner to Peterka. Cycles the puck to Cooley. To the point to Marino in the middle. Now on the left to Schmidt. To Marino. On the right. The one-timer sails over the Edmonton net by Cooley. And it's on the right wing boards. Cooley, top of the circle, lost it to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins at his own line will loop back into his own end. Edmonton can make some changes. Give it to Wallman. Up the left wing to Roslovic. Goes into the Utah zone. It's in behind the Mammoth net. Sergachev around the boards, and Kerfoot will get it out. Shot back in by Ekholm. Oilers got to tag up. 6:55 to go here in the first. 1-0 Mammoth lead. On a bizarre goal by Kerfoot. Dickinson with a steal in the Utah zone. Has it on the right. Into the right wing corner. Roslovic passed to the point. Didn't have a lot on it. McBain will get it out. At his own blue line, Matthias Ekholm. Over to Bouchard. Through the middle to Dickinson. Now to Savoy. He'll come in. He'll shoot it. Bad save. Vejmelka. Big rebound into the slot. McDavid now to the right wing. In front to Savoy. Went off his stick. And skating out is Schmaltz down the left wing. Into the Oilers zone. Cuts across the top to Krause on the right. Krause out to Schmaltz. A shot blocked by Murphy.
Great block by Murphy. He ate a puck there to make a play.
And Podkolzin will clear it. It will not be icing. Schmidt in behind the Utah net. Leaves the puck to Dursey. Left side to Nate Schmidt. Up the left wing for Peterka, and it goes into the Edmonton bench. We get a whistle. 1-0 Utah leads. 5:50 to go here in the first. We'll be right back from the Delta Center in Salt Lake. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
During every Oilers game day, the Canadian Brewhouse is your hockey headquarters. Cheer on the blue and orange, surrounded by fans as passionate as you are, while sipping $1 off tankards of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. And that's not all. Every game day, you can enter to win Oilers home game tickets. So grab your crew, grab a seat, and make the Canadian Brewhouse your go-to spot this hockey season. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
At Brandt, our job description is whatever you need to succeed. Expert support, parts when you need them, and financing that fits on the compact construction machines you want. Equipment, expertise, value, delivered right to your door. We do it right at your site. Call your Brandt dealer to book your demo today.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 1-0. The Mammoth lead the Edmonton Oilers. Kerfoot from Dursey and Cole at 11-12 on a bizarre double deflection. It's the only goal so far. Face-off at center after that puck went into the Edmonton bench. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins taking the draw at 799 career points. There with Hyman and Roslovic, Emberson, and Wallman. And Cole has it at his line for Utah. Over to Dursey, up the right, off of Yamamoto, into the Edmonton zone. Emberson, right wing to Nugent-Hopkins, now into the middle of Wallman. Comes in over the Utah line on the left side. Roslovic scores! Jack Roslovic from the left wing ties this game at 1.
Well-executed transition from the Edmonton Oilers. Nugent-Hopkins brings it through the middle of the ice. Wallman activates, and Roslovic finds time and space, and he's got a wicked shot. And he's playing for a contract, and Jack Roslovic has scored his 18th goal of the season.
Should be a Nugent-Hopkins assist.
Yes.
800 career points.
There we go.
And the Edmonton Oilers have tied it up at 1 at 14:27 of this first period. And yes, it's Wallman and Nugent-Hopkins. So Nugent-Hopkins 800 career points. Puck dumped into the Utah zone for Melka to play it. To Schmidt, up the left wing. Murphy to keep it in only for a moment. It did come out. Flying down that left side is Schmaltz. He's top of the circle to the blue line. Now over to the right. Still has it in front of the net, and it went off a skate just wide. Pass to the point, misses Schmidt, and it'll go down the ice.
They got some smooth. That's icing.
Pamelka just fired it all the way down. That is icing.
They got some smooth top six forwards on this team.
Face off to the left of Pamelka. Savoy to take the draw. Out with Podkolzin and McDavid. McDavid at 399 career goals. 799 career points. And Savoy chopped it to the middle. He gets it himself to the left wing point, just past Ekholm out. Ekholm at the Edmonton blue line to Bouchard. And Bouchard Back to Matthias Ekholm. At the Utah blue line, he'll shoot it in. We're tied at 1. We're here in the first. Puck comes in front of the net, and Vejmelka will just cover it up and hold on. We're going to take a break. We got 4:41 to go here in the first. Tied at 1. The Oilers and the Mammoth from the Delta Center in Salt Lake. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know, Alberta's a special place. From the Rockies to the Plains, it's a land of hard work and big dreams. If you're going to tackle it all, you need a truck that can keep up. That's why I can't say enough about my Ford F-150. It's more than a truck. It's a partner. Rugged toughness, serious capability, and smart features that make your life easier, like available Pro Power onboard. The Ford F-150. Get yours today at your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
Canada's oil sands produce the energy the world needs, but it's the benefits that flow to all parts of our country, like hundreds of thousands of jobs in oil and gas and along the supply chain, and revenue to invest in roads, bridges, our national defense, and more. You see, we're building more than a strong oil sands sector. We're helping to build a stronger Canada. We are Oil Sands Alliance, 5 companies working together to help grow Canada's economy. Learn more at oilsandsalliance.ca.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oiler fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here at the Delta Center in Salt Lake. Oilers and Mammoth tied at 1. Roslovic scoring for Edmonton. Kerfoot for Utah. Roslovic gets his 18th of the year. Face off to the left of Karel Vejmelka. Savoy, McDavid, Podkolzin out there with Bouchard and Ekholm. Kerfoot taking the draw for the Mammoth. And the puck goes into the corner. Sergachev gave it away to McDavid in front of the net. And before Savoy could get to it, Uyghur got it over to the boards. Right corner, passed by McDavid. It was blocked. He gets it back to the right wing point to Bouchard. But that goes just by his stick and out. He's trying to hold off Carcone. And Carcone comes in there to the left wing boards. It's top of the circle. Some assistance from Matthias Ekholm. And Ekholm over to Bouchard. Bouchard, first in defenseman scoring coming into today's action. His pass off the stick of Savoy, and it's out to center ice. Wallman on the left to McDavid to Jake Wallman. Wallman inside his own end. Oilers change the forwards. Cross to Emberson. Skipped off his stick. He'll get it back up the right. Now shot by Hyman. He didn't get into the zone. Peterka comes into his own end to Schmidt. Over to Marino. Now to Peterka. Left wing. And Marino will get it out. Wallman over to Emberson. Shoots it in. Schmidt in the corner. Takes another hit.
He's got to have 5 hits.
On the right winger's Roslovic from the angle. Saved by Vejmelka. Hyman is hitting everybody out there today. Puck to the left wing point where Wallman, he tried to keep it in off the stick of Peterka. That goes out of play. We got 3:15 to go here in the first. Tied at 1. The Oilers, the Mammoth. The shots are 6-2 in favor of Edmonton.
And the one goal, I mean, that's definitely not on Tristan Jarr.
Face off to the right of Vejmelka. Is Henrique taking the draw, puck into the left wing corner. Max Jones behind the net, just missed Jarventi. And the puck picked up by Keller.
It's a tough matchup here for Edmonton. Top line against the fourth line.
So Cole got it to the Edmonton blue line. Murphy off the glass and out. Dickinson at center. Will shoot it in to the Utah end. Dursey goes in behind the net. Dursey left corner. Around the boards, it's top of the circle, and that's where Schmaltz will throw it all the way across to Cole. He'll go up in the air, and jumping up was Murphy to make sure it didn't get in. Marino into his own end, but to Schmidt, now to center ice to Yamamoto. Comes into the Oilers zone on the right wing, a shot, and he put it high and wide. Kerfoot on the left wing boards. Yamamoto goes in behind the Edmonton net over to the right. Yamamoto, top of the circle, to the blue line. For Marino, a wrist shot, and that is blocked by Szymanski. Left wing corner is Matthias Ekholm. Drop it back in behind the net to Bouchard. Bouchard through the middle, checked by Kerfoot. To the blue line, to Marino. To Kerfoot on the right wing. To Marino on the point. To Schmidt, left point. To Marino in the middle on the blue. Left side to Cooley. Try to get it back to the blue line. He does. Schmidt, a shot saved by Jari through traffic. Matthias Ekholm will get it out.
Good stop by Tristan Jari. Needed that one.
Minute 45 to go here in the first. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Mammoth. Peterka in the neutral zone. Lost it to Wallman. Now it goes to Savoy. He'll shoot it in. Vejmelka out of his net. Up to the line, kept in by Wallman. A shot saved by Vejmelka. It was a redirection by McDavid. And Karel Vejmelka had to be sharp to get that, and he held on to it.
A real nice touch there in the pass from Wallman. And he saw McDavid, and he got a high slot tip. Elevated the puck, and Vejmelka was able to fight it off.
Face-off will be to the right of Vejmelka. With a minute and a half to go here in the first period. Great to have you on board wherever you are along the Oilers Radio Network this evening. David will take the draw against Stenlund. Connor McDavid, second in the NHL in points, coming into tonight's action. Puck to the left wing point. Bouchard shot, glove save, Vejmelka.
Wallman and Bouchard here.
Yep. We'll do that again to the right of Vejmelka. No, McDavid out of the face-off circle, and comes Vasily Podkolzin. To the left wing point, just past Bouchard and out. Bouchard to Wallman. Wallman to Bouchard behind the Edmonton net. Now up the left wing, but it missed McDavid. Icing waved off to say Uyghur stepped up. I don't know.
I don't know if Uyghur's a guy the officials like. There's been some times where he seems to get some calls against him.
We're in the last minute here in the first. It's behind the Edmonton goal. Wallman now to Podkolzin. Gets through center. Just flipped it to the blue line. Sergachev to Uyghur in the right corner. Up the right wing boards. It does come out. Nurse will dump it right back in. Along the left wing, Carconi to Sergachev to McBain. To Carconi, down the left wing, into the Oilers zone, to McBain, to Carconi behind the Edmonton net, now to McBain. On the right, to the right wing point for Dursey, he'll take a wrist shot wide of the Edmonton goal, and up the right side is Zach Hyman. Off the boards and in, 18 seconds to go in the period. Hyman, hit Dursey. Roslovic in there too, then Dursey comes up with it and will get it out. To McBain. Wanted to get it to Gunther. It doesn't work. It goes into the Edmonton zone. Murphy behind the net. Now through the middle. Period will end. And the Oilers and the Utah Mammoth are tied at 1 after 1 here at the Delta Center. The Oilers only give up 3 shots on net. I thought their ability to block shots and to sell out to do so was strong.
They had to eat a couple, as you know. There were a couple ugly. Wallman really ate a puck there, but we give him credit for battling. And he set up a real nice goal from Jack Roslovic as well, which has tied this game 1-1.
So, yeah, Roslovic from Wallman and Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins gets to 800 career points. Edmonton Oilers and the Mammoth tied at 1 after 1 here at the Delta Center. Oilers can... we can head downstairs. We got Jake Wallman, Cam Moon, Bob Stauffer upstairs. Jake, how'd you see that first period?
Yeah, I mean, kind of chances both ways, and I think we're doing well. We're playing well. It's exactly how we need to play on the road, I think.
Yeah, nice setup by you, but more importantly, nice response, because you got hit hard at that puck, man. You ate that one, didn't you?
Yeah, you never know where they're going to come in when it gets deflected, so I got to keep my head up a little more.
You guys, it looks like there's a real effort to take the body in this game. How important is that physical aspect?
Yeah, I mean, it's part of our game. I think when we're playing well, we're taking the body. Everybody's doing it. It's not just guys that know how to hit it. It's everybody in our lineup, and I think it kind of turns the momentum for us.
Thanks, Jake. Great stuff.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jake. There you go, Jake Wallman downstairs after 20. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Utah Mammoth.
Yeah. Pretty good road period. I mean, you limit a team to 3 shots on goal, and frankly, the Oilers were the more dangerous team off the rush as well, and it was a great setup, Wallman to Roslovic, and he's a right shot leading in, and that's by the way, that's a right-handed catching goaltender too, right? And there's not a lot of those guys in the league. Last time I checked, both guys in Washington catch with the right hand.
Bussy in Carolina.
And then Askarov in San Jose. Yep. Those 5, I believe.
That's it.
There may have been one recently recalled, but a real nice shot from Roslovic. He wants to get going. And with no Leon Draisaitl, running shotgun. I mean, the best way to explain this and I'm going to steal it from ESPN, but they talked about the fact that David and Draisaitl are like the Bash brothers of the Oakland A's of the late 80s and the early 90s of Canseco and McGuire, because of the prodigious totals that they put up here. But an entertaining game, good start, 1-1 here. Wow, Gino got Bill Burr.
Bill Burr, on with you. Oh, very nice. Yes, tied at 1. Kerfoot scoring for Utah. Roslovic has the goal for Edmonton. We're tied at 1 after 20. Brendan Escott and Rob Brown, they're standing by. They got the intermission for him. We come back from the Delta Center in Salt Lake. It's Fort Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Yeah, Oilers after dark. Yeah, Oilers after dark. We hit the scene, living out a true Edmonton dream. Yeah, Oilers after dark, we hit the scene, living out a true Edmonton dream. Slide out on the ice so fresh and clean, on the coolest machine you've ever seen. Oh, come and ride the Zamboni. Come and ride the Zamboni with me. We're on the Zamboni. Woo! We're on the Zamboni. Yeah! Come and ride the Zamboni. Come on, come and ride the Zamboni. Yeah! Ride the Zamboni. Yeah, Oilers after dark, we hit the scene, living out a true Edmonton dream. Slide out on the ice so fresh and clean, on the coolest machine you've ever seen. Oh, come and ride the Zamboni. Come and ride the Zamboni with me. We're on the Zamboni. Woo! We're on the Zamboni. Yeah! Come and ride the Zamboni. Come on, come and ride the Zamboni. Yeah, ride the Zamboni. Yeah, Oilers after dark.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Right wing to Nugent Hopkins, now into the middle of Wallman. Comes in over the Utah line on the left side. Roslovic scores! Jack Roslovic from the left wing ties this game at 1.
That's our Highlight Zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winner's Zone. An exciting first period there. A real mysterious goal in the first place that kind of fluttered past the goaltender. I mean, when are you ever going to see a double deflection like that? You feel bad for Jari watching that one go in, or at least I did. And then a nice goal by a nice play by Jake Wallman to get it up the ice, but it was Jack Roslovic that fired it in from the faceoff dot over Vejmelka's, I'm going to think about this, over his blocker side.
Yep.
Yeah, the
opposite side goaltender, so the blocker's over there. It's a little different when you're shooting on them. Really good period by the Oilers. A very good period. They gave up 3 shots. One of them was the odd goal that I still don't think Tristan Jarry knows how it got past him. He's still staring forward, and the puck was behind him. That's just unlucky. And I'm sure after that went in, he's like, okay, seriously, what else could go wrong for me? But we talked before the game that the Oilers have a goaltender that has struggled a lot. So you got to help him. You got to give him an opportunity to shine. And when you only give up 3 periods in 20 minutes on the road, that's giving him an opportunity. And it was based on good defensive play, but also an urgency of blocking shots. We saw Wallman block a big one. Murphy on a really nice passing play by the Mammoth, but Murphy got in the way. So the Oilers are selling out to make sure that they give their goaltender an opportunity to have a good night. And a good response by Roslovic. When you don't have Draisaitl in the lineup, all eyes are going to be on Connor McDavid and his line, but other lines have to chip in. In the second line, nice play by Wallman, nice finish by Roslovic, and the Edmonton Oilers have a very good road period to start this one off.
Yeah, they needed one to start it off, and they got it. Limiting a team to just 3 shots on goal, that's a recipe for success in any setting, but especially down the stretch of a playoff drive like they are right now, real impressive in that regard. And physical. I mean, Jason Dickinson tattooed one of their better players.
Logan Cooley, he came up not expecting to get hit, and he got hit hard. Dickinson, that was what he was brought in to be, a physical, good defensive player, make the right decisions. And in that period, big hit by Dickinson, but Colson with a big hit, Zach Hyman with 2 big hits. The Oilers came in with a game plan, and they did everything they wanted to in that first 20 minutes, and probably a little unfortunate not to be leading, because they were by far the better team, and a fluke goal is the only thing keeping them out of the league right now. But you have to continue. Utah will get better as this game goes on. The Oilers got to make sure they do as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned the block shots, 9-5 for the Oilers, 9 blocked shots to just 3 allowed on goal, as we say. That's a real impressive. And they had 8 hits to Utah's 3. So a real dominant period by the Oilers. And now you can sit there and I think it's just really a continuation, honestly, Rob, of what we've seen over the last couple of games here, where they did play well in that game against Tampa. They ran into a lot of firepower in the process, but they had a pretty good game in tow. So it's not as much maybe a bounce back performance in my mind as it is just a continuation of what was going on.
Yeah, and I think even as good as they played against Tampa, and they did, but they did have some big mistakes, and Tampa took advantage of them. I mean, the Kucherov shorthanded breakaway was just a big mistake. That period there, much better. They cleaned it up. The Oilers did. Utah is talented. They've got a bunch of skilled players up front. Don't make it any easier on them. And the Oilers didn't. They had a very concerted effort to be good defensively. And 3 shots against shows you that they were successful at that. But you don't want to waste a good period like you had unless you come out in the second period and do it again. So, yeah, just a continuation, as you said, of the good play of the game against Tampa and the really smart play that they had in the first 20 minutes.
Well, they can try and build upon that in the next 40 at Delta Center as we take another time out here. I guess this is our first time out, and at the intermission is where we are in a 1-1 hockey game. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey. We'll be back with the out-of-town scoreboards on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Fountain Tire, the savings come in 3s. Up to 25% off select tires, a mail-in rebate of up to $100 off a set of 4 select tires, and $50 off $150 service. We're basically the BLT of savings until April 25th. Restrictions apply. Book today.
OilCountry OilCountry. The ultimate Oilers watch party happens all season long. Attend Molson Canadian Oilers Game Day live throughout the season for your chance to win 2026-27 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next Game Day live flight night for your chance to win a trip for two to watch the Oilers play in Los Angeles. Join us on March 26th at Crown and Tower for the full event schedule and to RSVP to the ultimate Oilers watch party. Visit OilersGameDayLive.com.
In OilCountry, winning on the ice goes hand in hand with winning off the ice. With the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50 presented by Rogers, winning can mean both a life changed and a life saved. Because every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. And with the largest jackpots in all of sports, you could become Alberta's next millionaire. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com, because when you play, all of OilCountry wins.
AGLC license number 744517.
At Fountain Tire, the savings come in threes. Up to 25% off select tires, a mail-in rebate of up to $100 off a set of 4 select tires, and $50 off $150 service. We're basically the BLT of savings. Until April 25th. Restrictions apply. Book today.
This is Global News at the first intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada is taking part in the U.S.-led investigation into Sunday night's fatal crash at New York's LaGuardia Airport. Transportation Minister Steve McKinnon said today in Ottawa that the hard work of analyzing the factors that led to the tragic incident is underway and will continue until investigators get to the bottom of what happened. Edmontonians are seeing extremely high prices at the gas stations, according to Gas Buddy. 1 month ago, the average price set at $1.18 per liter, but Gas Buddy now says the average of the city sits at around $1.63 per liter, with some places going as high as $1.74 per liter. As efforts continue to pump up a provincial police force for Alberta, the Mounties are reinforcing their numbers here as well. 21 newly graduated officers are heading to 20 smaller communities in the province. And the U.S. is reportedly about to send 1,000 additional troops to the Middle East. A source says that the troops from the 82nd Airborne Division are to be sent in the coming days. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast will be at the second intermission on 880 CHED.
It's game on at City Ford.
With a highlight reel lineup of Ford favorites, save up to $10,000 on Escapes and Bronco Sports, and up to $8,500 on full-size Broncos.
Plus $19,000 on F-150s, and 0% financing options are available on 2026 Ford F-150s.
Score a playoff push caliber deal today, and spin and win an iPad, Oilers merch, Costco card, even a trip to Mexico.
Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail.
Legacy Heating and Cooling is the #1 heating and cooling company for people who want heating and cooling, because you'll save a bundle by bundling. Then you can use hot, cold, come on thermostat, do what you're told. Turn up the heat, turn up the cold, till the vents start pushing out tornadoes. Bundle my furnace with some AC, gonna get a deal from Legacy. Oh yeah, save a bundle when you bundle your new furnace and AC from Legacy today. Plus no payments and no interest for 1 year. That's how you build your legacy. Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Wherever Canadians raise a glass, you'll find Molson. There's a good reason for that. When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in the cups and fridges of Canadians, generation after generation. Molson has a beer for everyone. So raise a glass or cup or whatever you pour your Molson in, because it doesn't matter what it's in. It matters where it's from. Canadian, export, ultra, excel, Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Is at the intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
All knotted up at 1 at Delta Center between the Oilers and Utah Mammoth. Let's go to the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. Lots of finals to tell you about. Maple Leafs 4-2 over the Bruins. Canadians 5-2 over Carolina. Senators beat Detroit 3-2. Panthers, this is where it gets interesting, knocked off Seattle 5-4 in a shootout. So Seattle does pick up a point in the Pacific Division race. The Blackhawks 4-3 over the Islanders. Blue Jackets 3-2 over the Flyers. Avalanche 6-2 over the Penguins. Those are your finals, but we do have some still going on. Lightning are about to knock off Minnesota 5-3. The Blues 1-0 over Washington. Half of the third period left there. Preds doubling up the Sharks 6-3 as Nashville looks to stake claim to a wild card spot. They're in wild card 2 right now. New Jersey leading Dallas 5-4 with 5.5 left in the third period. And the Jets, despite being outshot 25-19, are up 3-1 on the Golden Knights. So if Vegas loses, that's certainly even more incentive for Edmonton to get this done tonight. The Flames are knotted up at 1 with the Kings as well. That is that for the out-of-town scoreboard. No, you know what? Let's go to the American Hockey League, too. I can tell you there's no games tonight for the Bakersfield Condors, but they will be in action this weekend. 2 games, one on Friday, the other Saturday, both against the Texas Stars, that being in Bakersfield. And on Friday night in Edmonton, it is the Oil Kings in a highly anticipated playoff series against the Saskatoon Blades. That, again, gets going 7 o'clock Friday and then 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Both of those games at Rogers Place. That's the out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73. We are at the intermission in a 1-1 hockey game. We'll send it back to Cam and Bob for more Ford Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
You've been listening to At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
From backyard rinks to big arenas under bright lights, electricity powers every moment. At Capital Power, we generate reliable, affordable electricity for OilCountry and beyond, powering innovation, opportunity, and thriving economies across North America. Just like our Edmonton Oilers, we're driven, determined, and lighting up the game. We're powering change by changing power. Get to know us at capitalpower.com.
As the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers, MIC ensures precision in every shot. And if you need medical imaging attention, you can count on MIC to get you back in the game. Whether it's a classic wrist shot, that is, X-ray, soft tissue scan, or advanced imaging, MIC provides timely and expert diagnosis. So go where the pros go and book an appointment at any of their 15 convenient Edmonton and area locations. Learn more at mic.ca.
40 years strong in Western Canada, Pizza 73 has been serving up the pizza you crave. From their famous pan pizzas and golden crispy wings to bold new creations like stuffed crust and the all-new volcano pizza, they keep bringing the flavor. Born in Oil Country, made in Oil Country, they're proud to be serving Edmonton since 1985. Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Order now at pizza73.com.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at the Delta Center in Salt Lake, Oilers and Mammoth. Puck along the left wing. Krause will not get it out. Now he will, and it's Savoy, and that goes into the Oiler bench. Just 40 seconds gone here in the second. The game tied at 1.
Connor McDavid getting worked over there by Jack McBain. Edmonton was in on McBain, signing him as a free agent, but couldn't go to the level at the time that Arizona could. Are down several forwards right now. I mean, they've got an entire line of AHLers up right now, including Szymanski, who's playing third line left wing. Yorvente and Jones, who are playing fourth line left and right wing. And James Hamlin's here as an emergency recall depth-wise as well.
Just showed up this afternoon, up from Bakersfield. Hard shot in by Murphy. Marino behind his net to Schmidt. Just off of Keller and out. And the puck hits center ice. Just inside his own blue line, Schmaltz. To Schmidt, to Schmaltz. On the left to Keller, over the line to Schmaltz, but he hit him in his skate with it. Otherwise, it would have been an odd man rush. The puck top of the circle of the Edmonton zone. Dickinson will get it out. Give the puck to Kapanen. In on the right wing. A shot. Glove saved by Vejmelka from the angle. He holds on. We're a minute 16 into the second. This game's tied at 1.
I don't mind anytime you get a chance to put one on the net, put it on the net. And the line that's got to come through for Edmonton here with its current formation. It's Nugent Hopkins, Roslovic, and Hyman, and they do have the Oilers goal.
They come onto the ice right now. Roslovic will take the draw to the left of Pamelka.
Nary a power play for either team through the first 20 minutes.
The puck on the right wing point. Emerson shot tipped on goal. Pamelka the save. Good redirection by Roslovic at the side of the net. Pamelka was able to cover it. Oilers have played a physical game in the first period.
Zach Hyman had 4 hits in the first period. That's what they credited him with. It seemed like he had more.
Emerson right point. Off a stick, Jersey pushes through the middle, and the puck comes out. Shot back in by Roslovic. Pamelka will stop it behind the goal. To Cole up the right wing off of Wallman. Gunther can get it out. Logan Cooley comes into the Oilers zone through the middle. To the left side, shoots it towards the net. That goes wide off the corner boards to Zach Hyman. He's through center. And over the line in the left wing corner for Roslovic. Around the boards, just off of Nugent Hopkins. It comes out. Wallman has it at the Edmonton blue line. To Hyman, will direct it in. Jersey, the hash marks on the right wing. We'll give the puck to Cooley. It's Cooley into the Oilers zone to Keller, and they threw that offside right at the Edmonton blue line with a little back pass. Shots are 9-3 in favor of Edmonton.
And again, there's no chance for Jarry on the double deflection. It literally looked like he was in slow motion.
Kerfoot let that shot go. It went off of 2 different Oilers up in the air. And
they are down to 11 forwards. Yeah. Barrett Hayden, their third line center, left the game. Obvious upper body injury.
Into the Oiler end. Nurse to Murphy on the right. And he'll saucer it across to Nurse. He's able to poke it into the Utah zone. Marino behind his net. On the left wing, it won't get out. Jones tried to shoot it, couldn't get it through. It's top of the circle. Enrique put it behind the goal. Flying in there was Jones. Kerfoot won't get it out. Kerfoot will get another chance. Left corner behind the net to Marino. Marino to Schmidt. Up the left wing to Kerfoot. Goes off his stick, and that's touched by Savoy. It's offside against the Oilers.
Oilers are getting some help on the road scoreboard right now. Winnipeg Jets are going to knock off the Vegas Golden Knights. It's 4-1 with 35 seconds left in the third period there. Seattle did get a point, but lost 5-4 in Florida. And the Flames are tied 1-1 after 2. The Sharks are down 6-3 in the final 5 minutes against Nashville. Nashville is they're a wagon right now. Yep. They're winning games.
Bouchard on the right to Podkolzin. Off the boards. It goes into the Utah end. Sergachev going back for it, but on him right away is Savoy. Steals it in the pass. Just missed Podkolzin. The puck cleared out. Home inside his own end to Bouchard. Missed McDavid with it. Goes into the Utah zone. Weegar to Sergachev. Got a Krause. One touched it. Carcone comes into the other end on the left wing. Carcone behind the net. Wraps it in front. And that one played over to the boards by Dickinson. Kapanen got it to the blue line. It doesn't get out. Schmaltz on the left. Cross ice to Keller. Goes over his stick and comes out of the zone. Sergachev on the left. Keller will come in now on the right. Keller waiting, shooting. That hit a body and just goes wide as Yamamoto went to the front of the goal. Keller has it on the left wing. Keller holding on. Shot off the outside of the post. Puck in the left wing corner. Keller's got it again to Schmaltz. His shot. And that one partially blocked. It goes wide. On the right wing, Yamamoto to the point. Keller to Cole to Keller. Down the left wing corner to Yamamoto. It goes off his stick. Podkolzin will get it out of the zone.
Flying's got to get off the ice. Guys are exhausted out there.
Yamamoto to Keller in the neutral zone. will go back to his own line. Pressured by Hyman. The left wing to Schmaltz. He'll shoot it in.
And Ed Bouchard's been out there for a while. They need to reverse and get it up the ice here.
Bouchard up the right wing to Roslovic. That's poked off his stick by Sergachev. Right wing corner to Uyghur. Goes to the net in front. Comes into the slot. Roslovic shot. That doesn't get through. Peterka will try to get it out. He can't. Roslovic keeping it in. To the right wing corner. Goes to Nugent Hopkins. He's up against the boards with Uyghur. Uyghur comes up with it to Gunther through the middle. Out to center ice. Gunther in over the line on the left. Gave the puck to Cooley to the right. One-timer by Peterka. Great save by Jari. Sliding across. Schmidt on the right wing point. Now to Sergachev. Left side to Cooley. To the blue line. Sergachev to Schmidt. His one-time shot hit a stick. Goes over the goal. On the right wing. Wallman to the blue line. Schmidt to keep it in. Top of the circle and stolen by Nugent Hopkins from Gunther. Now on the left wing for Hyman. Comes into the Utah zone. Stops in the left wing corner. We're tied at 1. 5.5 gone here in the second period. On the blue line, Nurse with his shot hits the end glass. Murphy in from the right point. Got it to the corner. Goes to the right wing point. And Henrique with his shot misses. Nurse will keep it in. Jarventi, left wing corner. Could get a pass in front of the net. Marino's trying to clear. He can't. Henrique to the blue line to Nurse. His shot sails high and wide, and it will come out. Nurse at his own blue line to McDavid. Went off his stick. Cooley to Kerfoot. He'll shoot it into the Edmonton end. Jari will stop it. He'll wait, get it on the glass, and that hit the mesh after it went off the glass. We're going to take a break. 6 minutes and 8 seconds gone here in the second period. The Oilers and the Mammoth are tied at 1. We'll be right back from the Delta Center in Salt Lake. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
OilCountry, get ready. This year, the Edmonton Oilers celebrate the town of Cold Lake during the March 28th game against the Anaheim Ducks. Through the Celebrating OilCountry program, the Oilers honor the cities and towns that make up one of the best fan bases in the world. This night is proudly supported by Oil Sands Alliance, representing 5 of Canada's largest oil sands companies, working together for a stronger Canada. Fans are invited to join the celebration. Tickets are available now at EdmontonOilers.com.
Steelhaus Triton, 2 legendary oilfield services brands, 1 powerful partnership. Rooted in innovation, reliability, and a steadfast commitment to excellence, Steelhaus is proudly 100% Canadian-owned and locally manufactured. With over 15 field service locations across the prairies and up to the Rockies, they deliver world-class energy solutions with unmatched responsiveness, helping their customers thrive in the most demanding environments. Steelhaus Triton, engineered for performance, built in Canada. Visit steelhausinc.com for more information.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at the Delta Center in Salt Lake, tied at 1, the Oilers and the Mammoth. We played 6 minutes and 8 seconds in the second period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Face off to the left of Tristan Jari. Nice touch with the Ted Nugent.
I think of Salt Lake City.
You think of Ted Nugent?
I think of the Osmonds and then Ted Nugent.
Off the draw, puck goes to Murphy, behind the net, up the right wing, off of Kapanen. It'll be icing. So we'll do it again. Oilers are back here April 7th. Edmonton won 6-3 over the Mammoth, but that was in Edmonton. That was October 28th. Puck goes to Keller off the draw, left wing point. Good shot by Cole, save made by Jari. Puck over to the boards, and Kapanen will Get that off the right side and out. Dursey will shoot him right back in. Jari to stop it. Now to Dickinson. Up the center ice to Szymanski. Cole engaged with him. Puck goes to Nurse. On the right wing to Dickinson. Over the line. A shot. That's blocked. Dickinson can rim it back to the blue line. Murphy to Kapanen. Gets to the middle. Now over to the right. Fanned on his shot. It went off his stick.
Should have been a hook and call. They didn't call it.
Dursey behind the net to Cole. The left wing to Kerfoot. He got it out. Stenlund had to go off his skate. And Kapanen, left wing to Matthias Ekholm. Into the Utah end. To the right wing corner. McDavid comes flying in there. It's behind the net. Dursey around the boards. Ekholm pinching down on the left. Runs into Kerfoot. Podkolzin's in there too. Puck to the blue line. Savoy to the right point for Bouchard. Into the corner. McDavid out to Bouchard. The shot saved by Vejmelka. It hit him right in the mask. And the whistle goes as that blew the straps off the back of that thing. 7 minutes, 25 seconds gone in the second. We're tied at 1. Good setup, though. Got Bouchard right in the slot with it.
Now, is he going to have to come out of the game here?
Well, only if somebody upstairs determines that's the case.
Well, he never saw the shot.
No, hit him right in the bean. So he get his mask put back on. Face-off will be to Vejmelka's right. Nugent Hopkins, Roslovic, and Hyman out there with Ekholm and Bouchard. McBain taking the draw. Puck goes to Hyman, has it on the left. Along the boards, and behind the net to Roslovic. Goes to the right corner. Nugent Hopkins to the point to Bouchard. His shot blocked in front of the net by Sergachev. He will get it out. Right wing to Krause. Comes in to the Edmonton end, taken to the boards by Ekholm, and up the right wing it'll be Bouchard in over the Utah line to the middle. He just missed Hyman with it. Yamamoto can clear. Nugent Hopkins, left wing to Matthias Ekholm. Sail it out through the neutral zone. Sergachev.
Missed opportunity there in a 4-on-2. Get up the ice.
The left wing, it goes just off the stick of Yamamoto. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Bouchard, left wing to Ekholm. We're tied at 1. We're here in the second. To Podkolzin, now to Savoy. Over the line. Little drop pass to McDavid. McDavid on the left wing point to Wallman. Will go cross ice. Podkolzin pokes it to the right corner behind the goal for Savoy. Left to McDavid. Broken up by Schmaltz. Gave it to Keller. He will get it out. Marino stepping into it down the right wing. Into the Oilers zone. Marino behind the net with Wallman on him. Ties him up. The puck's in their skates. They're still tied up. Still in their skates. It's kicked free by Wallman to Podkolzin, now to Savoy. Savoy off the boards and down the ice. It just misses the net. That's icing against Edmonton. 9:03 gone here in the second. This game's tied at 1. Face off to the right of Jari.
It's an important draw here for Connor. He's at the end of his shift. Oilers got to come in there and crash in and support him. I'm actually surprised Savoy's not taking a face-off. It's over on the right side here.
Up goes the top of the circle. Weegar on the right point now. Around the boards to the left. Sergachev, right corner to Peterka. To the blue line, to Mackenzie Weegar. Now to Peterka. Take a shot. That was blocked. Never got through. Podkolzin will get it out. Goes off of Peterka. Now Savoy to McDavid, but he was just inside the Utah line. It's offside against the Oilers. Face-off will be just outside the Edmonton blue line. Jarvetti, Enrique, Jones get out there. Nurse and Murphy. Truly tossed out of the face-off circle. Peterka will take the draw against Enrique. At center ice. Cole over to Jersey. Shoots it in. Murphy on the inboards. Poked away from him. Dooley. Bumped by Murphy. Nurse to Murphy. Get to it on the right. Get it up in the air and... No. Well, it was going to be a glove pass, but it wasn't. Yep. Nurse to center ice. He'll shoot it in. Cole, left wing corner. Up the boards and out. That'll go all the way down. It's going to be icing against the Mammoth.
Well, no Leon Draisaitl, and we talked about it. Nugent Hopkins playing second line center tonight with Roslovic and Hyman. The Oilers are going to have to create with this line. They got a really nice goal on a break out of their own zone. But they've only got 2 shots on goal in the first 10 minutes. That said, Utah's only got 3.
Yeah, it's not like they've given up a bunch.
This is a low event game.
Yeah. Face off to the right of Emilka. Up to the corner. Jersey lost it to Roslovic. He's taken to the inboards by Peterka, and now Peterka's got the puck. Out to Gunther. Play it off his skate to Jersey. He'll shoot it in, but it hit the corner glass at the Utah bench, so we get the whistle. We're going to take a break. 9:46 to go in the second period. The Oilers, the Mammoth, are tied at 1. We'll be right back from the Delta Center in Salt Lake. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Spring is around the corner, and it's time for a fresh start behind the wheel at Freedom Ford. Upgrade your drive after winter with a bold new 2026 Ford F-150 or Bronco, built for whatever the season brings. Plus, take advantage of huge deals on remaining 2025 models, including 0% financing, but only while they last. Bring new energy to the new season at Freedom Ford. Visit freedomford.ca to view current inventory or stop by Freedom Ford today.
Switching energy plans? You deserve a break. From admin fees, that is. New ACO Energy customers can go admin fee-free for 6 months on a fixed plan. Lock in stable rates with ACO Energy and save up to $130 when you bundle 2 fuels. Switching is quick and easy. Visit ACOenergy.com to sign up in minutes. Conditions apply. Customers are free to purchase natural gas services or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822, toll-free in Alberta.
Can an energy provider make you feel carefree? We think so, because who doesn't like to be surrounded by good energy? Great rates always. Gimmicks never. Perks that reward your loyalty and energy experts who know what's what. Carefree just feels good. Encore by EPCOR, your carefree electricity and natural gas provider.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
This is Rogers Game Night on the Oilers Radio Network.
9:46 to go in the second period. The Oilers and the Mammoth tied at 1. Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home no payments, no interest for 1 year. Faceoff's going to be right at center. Nugent Hopkins, Roslovic, and Hyman on the ice with Wallman and Emberson. Stenlund taking the draw. Stenlund, Kerfoot, and Keller with Marino and Schmidt. And Schmidt has it just inside his blue line for Utah. Over to Marino. Up the left wing to Kerfoot. Off the boards and in. After it, Stenlund shovels it in front of the net. Well, nobody there. Goes through the slot all the way to the blue line. Keller can't keep it in. It's Nugent Hopkins to center ice. Shoot it in on the backhand. Kamilka rimming the puck on the left. Roslovic can get a pass back to the blue line. He's up against the boards, and that does come free to Keller. He's through center, over the Edmonton line, left wing to Schmidt. Shot towards the net, and that's off the stick of Emberson. Kerfoot in the right wing.
Wild bounces.
Yes. Kerfoot goes behind the goal. Now to Stenlund. Over to the left. Keller had it smacked away from him, and we're going to get the game's first penalty.
They're checking to see if he's leaking.
Yeah. Zach Hyman with a high stick. And Utah is going to go on the power play.
All right, So the Oilers penalty killing's 26 in the lead at 76.9. We got them. Utah's power play is 16.6%. It's 29th in the league. This is a great 5v5 team. Struggled a bit on the power play. Needs to continue tonight for Edmonton.
The Oiler penalty kills brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. We're tied at 1. Just under 9 to go here in the second period. And the Mammoth on the power play, and the puck gets into the corner. Bouchard up the boards, goes over the stick of Sergachev and out. And after it is Savoy. Down the right wing, Savoy shot off the outside of the net. Puck comes back to Savoy. To the right point, Bouchard fakes it to Savoy. Scores! Matt Savoy, short-handed, and the Oilers have a 2-1 lead.
Great look from Evan Bouchard. Net front there from Kasperi Kapanen. And Matt Savoy, who, like Vasily Podkolzin, have been in a year in which there have not been some positive stories. He's been part of the 2 positive stories for OilCountry this season.
Savoy, who was 12th in rookie scoring coming into tonight's action, gets his 12th of the year. An 11-24 shorthanded goal.
Bouchard will pick up a primary assist on that as well, and that's his 80th point of the season. He's the first defenseman to get to 80 points.
6th shorthanded goal of the year for the Oilers. We're up 2-1 here on the Mammoth. Weegar out from behind his net. Weegar will swing it back to Paterka. Into the Oilers zone. Flips it to the end boards. Got it himself. To the right corner. Right wing point to Weegar. Now on the left to Carcone. Carcone to the left wing corner. From McBain to Carcone to the blue line to Weegar. Carcone on the left wing point. To McBain in front of the net. Scores. It went right to Lawson Krause. He gets a power play goal. The game's tied at 2. Krause has his 20th of the year.
It's his 4th 20-goal season of his NHL career. Fortuitous bounce off the backboards. And he funneled one home.
So we're tied at 2. It's 35 seconds after the Savoy goal. Ekholm will flip it out to McDavid. He'll shoot. Scores! McDavid split the D. A bouncing puck goes glove side on Vejmelka, and Edmonton's up 3-2. And that is goal number 400 of his NHL career.
What a goal by Connor McDavid. Oilers have asked for the puck. And Ekholm with a perfect chip.
That thing was bouncing and rolling. I don't know how he got such a good shot.
Well, and it was the deft touch that was that. 8 seconds after they make it a 2-2 game, McDavid puts Edmonton back out in front.
So Connor McDavid with his 39th of the season. Again, 400th of his NHL career. And the Oilers are up 3-2. Puck dumped into the Utah zone. Sergachev left wing corner will flip it out. Flying after it is Krause. Wave off the icing. The puck on the left wing. Carcone to the corner, but Ekholm there for Edmonton for Bouchard. Now cross ice. Podkolzin gets through center. In over the line on the right to Savoy. Off the end boards. It goes to McDavid on the left wing. 3-2 Oilers here in the second. 7:20 to go in the period. Savoy on the left wing. Laid it in behind the net. Sergachev will try the left, and Carcone jams it off the left wing boards and down. Won't be icing.
Bouchard got the second assist on that one as well.
Couple of assists for Bouchard in this game. The right wing, Dickinson will get it in. It goes to the right wing corner. To the left now to Szymanski. To the left wing point, but Wallman wasn't quite there in time. It comes out. Oilers have to regroup. Jake Wallman Kasperi Kapanen, center ice. He'll dump it in. Turka left corner behind the net, gave it away to Dickinson, though. Banks it to Emberson, a shot that just misses. To the left wing point, Wallman towards the net, and off the stick of Kapanen, it goes wide. Kapanen finds Jones, left corner. Up the left wing boards, out to Henrique. That got picked off by Cooley. He's through center to Peterka. Into the Oiler end. Puck goes into the left wing corner, now in behind the Edmonton net. Jones behind the goal for Murphy. Murphy high in the air, bouncing into the skates of Keller, and it'll go over to the right wing. Jones behind the goal to Henrique. Taken to the boards by Dursey. Cole will get it on the left wing for Utah. To center ice. Cole flipping it cross corner. 3-2 Edmonton leads. Under 6 to go here in the second. It's behind the Edmonton net. On the left wing, Keller into the corner, but Murphy for Edmonton. In comes Yamamoto, though. Puck goes to Keller. Left wing point to Dursey. Waiting, shooting. Jarventi blocked it, and it came out. The left wing, Keller to Kerfoot, just missing. Schmaltz with a pass. The puck into the left corner of the Edmonton zone. Up against the boards, Kerfoot. It's broken up by Nurse. Kerfoot will keep it in on the right wing. To the right wing point, and Roslovic got to it, and he got it out. Took a hit from Weegar, but got it out of the zone. Kerfoot to Keller to Kerfoot, off the left wing boards and in.
Utah's picked up the pace a bit here.
Bouchard, long pass on the right. Hyman, he's over the line. He spins around. He'll go to the net. Off the crossbar. Puck on net. Scores! Roslovic from the left wing gets it through Vejmelka, and Edmonton's up 4-2.
What a pass to start it. And again, it was Bouchard back in his own zone. He fires it up to Hyman. It's a 2-on-1. Hyman walks the D, drags it in the middle, backhand off the post. And then Roslovic finds the loose change, and he buries it for his second of the game, 19th of the season.
15:04, time of the goal.
Roslovic's 19 should be from Hyman and Bouchard. So Bouchard, 3 assists here in a span of 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
It's good work by Bouchard, and you with the math.
We got a timeout. Are they checking to see if this was offside?
No. Well, maybe, but they're calling timeout anyway.
The Bear. Andre Turgig.
Yep. Lawson Krause scoring right after Matt Savoy had given the Oilers a 2-1 lead with a shorthanded goal. Krause gets a power play goal 35 seconds later, and then you got right after that, 8 seconds later, Connor McDavid with an incredible play on a bouncing, rolling puck. Gave the Oilers a 3-2 lead. Now Jack Roslovic at 15:04, putting Edmonton up 4-2. The McDavid line out there with Savoy and Puck-Holzen. Sergachev on the left wing will shoot it in. Jarry will stop it. Now off the glass. It'll go to the line and out. McBain to Sergachev. Up the right wing to McBain. Off the right wing boards and in. Back home to the corner. Dodges the hit from Krause. Puck will go to Weegar. His shot. Saved by Jarry. It's bouncing around, and now he covers it up. That'll draw a crowd right in front of the Edmonton goal. Everyone gets in. And it looks like they got it settled down. All right. 4-2, Oilers lead. We got 4:29 to go here in the second period.
Well, Krause hit Jarry right in the face with the stick.
We'll take a break. From the Delta Center in Salt Lake is Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey, and the Oilers Radio Network.
OilCountry, the ultimate Oilers watch party, happens all season long. Attend Molson Canadian Oilers Game Day live throughout the season for your chance to win 2026-27 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next Game Day Live Flight Night for your chance to win a trip for two to watch the Oilers play in Los Angeles. Join us on March 26th at Crown and Tower with a full event schedule and to RSVP to the ultimate Oilers watch party. Visit OilersGameDayLive.com.
Hey Canada, want to make learning fun? Education Station is your local destination for the best educational toys, games, and resources to help kids grow.
My mom takes me to Education Station because she's invested in my future.
From hands-on activities to brain-boosting games, Education Station makes learning exciting for kids of all ages. Parents and teachers love them too.
Learning is so much fun.
Support local. Visit Education Station in store or online at educationstation.ca.
And inspire a love of learning today.
Hey folks, Paul Brandt here. Around these parts, we work hard, play hard, and we demand the best. Sometimes you need a truck that's a cut above. The Ford Super Duty. Tough enough for any job with the style and luxury you deserve. It's as powerful as it is refined, with cutting-edge features that make every drive a pleasure. In short, this ain't your everyday pickup. The Ford Super Duty. Drive the finest truck Alberta has to offer today at your Alberta Ford dealer. And tell them PV sent you.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at the Delta Center in Salt Lake, Oilers up 4-2 on the Mammoth with 4:29 to go in the second period. The broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Face off to the left of Tristan Jarry. Jack Roslovic has a pair of goals. Connor McDavid and Matt Savoy have also scored. Evan Bouchard has 3 assists. Kerfoot and Krause, the goal scorers for the Mammoth. They drop the puck. It goes to Marino. He's on the right point, down the right wing. A shot and off the blocker of Jarry. The puck over to the left wing point. Schmidt to Marino. To Nate Schmidt. Left wing corner. Gunther's shot off Oilers sticking out of play.
Well, we know one thing. Gunther will shoot it from anywhere. He's got a great shot. He's a terrific Edmonton Oil King. You and me both thought he could have gone higher.
Yep.
Than when he did. That was the Ekman-Larson trade, right? To Vancouver.
Yeah,
and the Canucks
that's
ended
right.
up buying out Ekman-Larson. Ouch. It's a pretty good player that they could have drafted there. But yeah, they don't tend to draft a lot of Canadians in those slots. A lot of Finns, a lot of Swedes over the years.
Top of the circle, a quick shot that does not get through. On the right wing, it's sent across to Marino. He'll let it go off the post. Hit it clean, and it's cleared out by Roslovic.
Winter's got to do a better job in the circle here. They're having some problems.
Gunther over the line, right wing to Peterka. That was into the right wing corner. Up the boards, went to cycle it. Broken up by Wallman. Cross to Emberson. Look at it high in the air and out. Schmidt in his own end. Cross to Marino. Through the middle of Peterka. Into the Oilers zone. Goes to the right wing corner. Peterka around the boards, but past Gunther, and Roslovic can clear it. As it goes into the Utah end. Jersey with Kapanen on him. To Cole, left wing corner. Up the left wing boards, off the stick of Keller, and Yamamoto will come into the slot, and that is smacked away from him into the left wing corner. Keller up against the boards for Utah. Yamamoto is in there too. Keller can swing it to the right wing point to Jersey, but the net was off in behind Jarry.
Good job by Jarry. Got him to realize it. Did he give it the old shoulder there? What do you think?
I don't know. I didn't see if he did or not.
Kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah. 3:05 to go in the second. 4-2 Edmonton leads.
The Oilers got 4 goals on 13 shots, but David's, I mean, that's just a world-class player make chicken salad. I mean, it was a good flip, good high flip.
Yeah, but it's a bouncing, rolling puck, and to get a shot away like he did, that's really hard to do. You had to corral that pass and then get a shot away. Face off to the left of Jarry.
Schmaltz, of course, acquired by Arizona in a trade that Stan Bowman, the Oilers GM, made when he was in Chicago.
Puck goes to the side of the Edmonton goal. Bouchard out from behind it now. Up the right wing, off of Podkolzin in. The Melka will leave it, and that was almost turned over. Puck along the boards in the Edmonton zone, or in the Utah zone, and getting it out was Keller. Bouchard, Podkolzin to Ekholm. The left wing off of Savoy and in. At the side of his net, Sergachev for Uyghur. On the right wing to Keller, got it out. Stepping up was Keller. Lost it at the Edmonton line. Bouchard through the middle, almost sprung McDavid. McDavid will get to it. The shot saved by Vejmelka. McDavid out of the right corner for Nurse. His shot. Vejmelka the save. Nurse behind the goal to Jarventi is passed to the middle, and that's broken up. Uyghur got it to the line, and Bouchard kept it in. That goes off his stick, goes out of play. With 2:09 to go in the second, Edmonton up by a score of 4-2.
Dylan Strome and Brendan Perlini were the two players, two former first-round picks from Arizona that went to Chicago in that trade. Strome was not qualified by Kyle Davidson, and all he's gone on to do is become Washington's first-line center. Of course, he went third in the 2015 draft. Connor McDavid went number one, and they both played for Chris Knoblauch at Erie.
Cole behind his net to Cooley. His pass hit his skate, stays in the zone. Cooley, left wing corner to Cole, now to Dursey, and it's Dursey out to center ice. Left wing, but off the stick of Gunther, and it goes out of play. A minute 53 to go here in the second period. And it'll be a neutral zone face-off. Roslovic, Hyman, and Nugent Hopkins sitting out there with Nurse and Murphy. Stemlin, Kerfoot, Yamamoto for Utah. Dursey and Cole on defense. Puck goes to Yamamoto. He'll take a shot. Blocked by Nurse. It's into the slot. They chop away. It goes in behind the Edmonton net. Nugent Hopkins on the right wing. Up in the air and out. Dursey gloves it down. On the backhand, off the glass. At the Edmonton blue line, Murphy to Nurse. Now to Nugent Hopkins. On the right to Roslovic. He's able to shoot it in. The milk out of his net. Left wing corner to Dursey. Flips it along the boards. Wallman is able to keep it in. Puck goes to Stenlin, though, of the Mammoth. And Stenlin will get it out. Left wing to Kerfoot. Into the Oilers zone to Stenlin on the right. A shot off of Wallman. Goes over to Kerfoot on the left wing. On the right to Keller. He's at the hash marks. Keller to the left wing point. Schmidt to Marino. Last minute here in the second. The shot by Keller on the right wing. That got blocked by Wallman, and it does come out. 4-2 Oilers lead here in the second period. Nugent Hopkins will shoot it into the Utah zone. And Keller in the left wing corner. Up the boards to Marino. Marino at center ice. Just to the Edmonton line. Bouchard will get it out. Keller in his own end. To Schmidt, now on the left wing to Marino as he gets to center ice. We'll shoot it in. 28 seconds to go in the period. It's along the right wing boards. And it'll be Savoy to clear it out. It's at center ice. Keller. Left wing to Schmidt. Shoot it in. On the right, Uyghur had to go off his stick. And Uyghur gets it back. Over to the left wing, Carcone pokes it to the left wing point. Shot by Sergachev, or pass by Sergachev. He missed Uyghur with it. Puck goes into the corner. Ekholm's not very happy with Mackenzie Uyghur. As the period expires.
Well, good period for Edmonton, no question. Good first two periods. Only giving up 10 shots on goal. You'll take that all day if you're an Oilers partisan.
Evan Bouchard with 3 assists in that period. Jack Roslovic scored twice in this game. Matt Savoy, Connor McDavid also scoring for Edmonton. McDavid now with 400 career goals. There's an assist by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins in the first. He's at 800 career points. Alex Kerfoot and Lawson Krause have scored for Utah. So it is a 4-2 lead for the Edmonton Oilers over the Utah Mammoth after 40 minutes of play here at the Delta Center in Salt Lake City. So that's where we sit. It is Rob Brown, Brendan Escott. They're standing by. They got the intermission for you when we come back. 4-2 after 40 for Edmonton. This is Ford Dealers.
right now. That first period gave us some ambition. Just hanging with the crew, that's the tradition. We're kicking back and loving this intermission. We're Oilers after dark, feel the superstition. A soulful groove, a winning coalition. Gonna light it up, that's the one condition. Yeah. Oilers after dark during intermission. Yeah, Oilers after dark, we hit the scene. Living out a true Edmonton dream. Slide out on the ice so fresh and clean. On the coolest machine you've ever seen. Oh, come and ride the Zamboni. Come and ride the Zamboni with me. We're on the Zamboni. Woo! We're on the Zamboni. Yeah! Come and ride the Zamboni. Come on, come and ride the Zamboni. Yeah, ride the Zamboni.
First time on skates to wearing a special jersey passed down through generations, Sentinel Storage is here for you. Store your sports gear to create space for all life's adventures. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelstorage.ca. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Do your tires feel like hockey pucks on the road? Perhaps it's time for a new set of Atturo tires. No matter what you drive, Atturo has the right fit for you, including the all-new Trailblade HT and AZ810, premium all-weather tires for your pickup, car, SUV, or crossover. You can rest assured that Atturo tires will get you through all 4 seasons. Available at Action Car and Truck, Point S, and tire shops everywhere. Find a dealer near you at atturo.com.
From the first time on skates to wearing a special jersey passed down through generations, Sentinel Storage is here for you. Store your sports gear to create space for all life's adventures. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelstorage.ca. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Ekholm will flip it out to McDavid. He'll shoot. Scores! McDavid split the D. A bouncing puck goes glove side on Vejmelka, and Edmonton's up 3-2. And that is goal number 400 of his NHL career.
And that is our highlight zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and next to Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winners Zone. 4-2 the scoreline through 40 minutes of play at Delta Center down in Salt Lake City. An exciting, enthralling second period. It was a... We were sitting here commenting at the 10-minute mark of the second how boring the game was, and then all of a sudden, poof, and in 47-second span, it all ignited.
In weird goals. Utah got the strange goal in the first period where it goes off of both Nurse and Murphy, and the goaltender Jari didn't see it. So that was an odd one. And then there's the goal that... the second power play goal by Utah, where there was a pass in and he completely missed who he was passing to, but for some reason the puck bounces off the backboards like a pool ball. It comes flying out and fooled everyone. It's like, yeah, that's a weird bounce. And then the one that gets bounced, the McDavid goal, the thing bounced 3 times, and actually McDavid missed it twice because the puck kept bouncing over his stick. And then just finally came to him just at the right moment. He gets that one. Hyman goes off the crossbar. The puck bounces right to Roslovic. The Utah Mammoth goaltender has no idea where the puck is. He completely muffs that one. And you're like, hey, this low event game has turned into high event. And, I mean, Jari hasn't been tested a whole lot. He made 2 big saves on one-timers. And in the opposite end, Utah has not gotten a save in this hockey game. And in a game where I think the shots were like 13-10 in this game. So you got 19 shots-ish, somewhere around there, and 6 goals. So that's not a good save percentage for both goaltenders combined. But an odd period, but one stats say the Oilers should win. Utah's a terrible second period team. The Oilers are a fantastic second period team, and we saw that tonight.
Interestingly, Utah did manufacture a power play goal there with Lawson Krause knocking that one home. Their power play is not a good unit on the season. And really, it was interesting to see. It took the first penalty of the game to sort of crack that proverbial egg to get things going, because Savoy had his shorthanded goal there, and then Lawson Krause, before the power play is over, just, 35 seconds later, was able to respond.
Yeah, well, Utah needed that. They had just given up the short units. You'll see this a lot in shorthanded situations where the defensive team, the team penalty killing, will get a scoring chance. And Savoy did. He won a battle or won a race, got a shorthanded shot. The puck goes off the outside of the net. But what happens in that is you normally have 5 offensive players on the ice. There's usually 4 forwards and a defenseman. And when it is in their own zone, they don't find where they're supposed to be. If this was 5-on-5, okay, I got D-man, I got middle slot, defenseman one corner, the other defenseman right in front of the net. But when your power plays out, it's not like that. So when on that play, Savoy gets the shot, the puck comes out to Bouchard. Everyone looked at Savoy on one side, and then the puck goes to Bouchard. Everyone turned and looked at Bouchard, and all of a sudden Savoy's wide open again. It's a weird situation that anytime you get a puck in the offensive end, when you're shorthanded, don't just give up on it, because the team with the power play, they struggle sometimes finding whose man it is, and it was obvious right there that Utah did.
Yeah, 4-2 the scoreline, 15-10 the shots in favor of the Oilers through 40 minutes of play. So what was that? 7 shots for Utah in the second. Hyman just about had one of the highlights of the year. If he had been able to pull off the spinorama and shake his defenseman all the way into the corner and get that backhander to go, that would have been highlight worthy. But unfortunately, it goes off the crossbar. It ends up being Jack Roslovic's highlight in the end, and really a low light, I think, as you suggest, for Karel Vejmelka in goal.
He's the Savoy goal. He's falling as the puck goes through his legs. The Roslovic goal, he's standing there. He has no idea. He lost sight of the puck. He's just standing there, wasn't ready. So there's 2 goals. The McDavid one, nice play by McDavid, but still, he wasn't completely set and ready for it. So, he has not been good. And when you play against a team like Edmonton, your goaltending has to be good. It's got to give you a save here or there, and it didn't. And you're right about the Hyman one. That would have been really pretty. Yeah. And he did everything right. He just rang crossbar instead of crossbar and in. So, good opportunity for Hyman. Good finish by Roslovic.
Little nastiness at the end there. I saw a collision between Uyghur and Ekholm that sat Ekholm down, actually, and then Ekholm, before they skated off the ice after the final buzzer, kind of gave him the old fake cross check, and they came together to arrange dinner plans, I suppose, thereafter. But you know what? I can see the intensity ratcheting up here. This is going to be, to me, a third period where Utah's obviously, they need to push hard. They need these points, but they're not down by a ton, so I'm not going to say score effects come into this one, score effects. But it's going to be, I would think, a wave of momentum at some point in this period. If not for the whole 20 minutes, there's going to be a push.
There are going to be pushes. And Tristan Jarry, who has had a very quiet night, just simply the Oilers have done a really good job defensively, he's going to have to make a save or 2. And this is good. You want to see what Tristan Jarry can do in a stressful situation. Things haven't gone the way he's hoped for yet. So you want him to get back on his game, and a quiet night is good, but a quiet night might mask something. So put him in a stressful situation here in the third period. They know now that if Utah gets the next goal, Utah's right back in this hockey game. So it's important that Tristan Jarry doesn't allow that next goal. Utah should have a push, but right now the Oilers have done such a good job defensively. They really haven't given them any easy looks, and both goals that have gotten by the Oilers goaltender Tristan Jarry have been weird ones. Neither have been a created grade A scoring chance. It was a fortunate bounce off the back end, and then a really, really fortunate bounce off 2 other defensemen.
Someone scored from center ice in a second intermission game there back in Utah. That is awesome. Okay, we will throw it to break here. We'll get a news update in and come back with the out-of-town scoreboard. Right now we're at the intermission. It's 4-2 Edmonton Oilers over Utah on your Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $29.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Not every comeback happens on the ice. Maybe it's your first run in months, playing with your kids, or a long shift at work. At Sather Reed Sports Medicine, we believe recovery is a team sport. Sport medicine physicians, physiotherapists, and performance experts working together using the same collaborative model trusted by elite athletes. Bringing locker room medicine, multidisciplinary care, and performance-focused recovery to everyone. Honoring Edmonton's sports medicine legacy, visit us at satherreedsportmed.ca.
Do you have tickets to an upcoming event at Rogers Place that you can't attend? Donate your tickets to the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation Seats for Kids program, presented by Eagle Builders. Seats for Kids provides unused game tickets for charities, allowing children and families to enjoy hockey at Rogers Place. And for many, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. To be a part of the Seats for Kids program presented by Eagle Builders, please email edmonton@kidsupfront.com. That's edmonton@kidsupfront.com.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $29.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
This is Global News at the second intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada is taking part in the U.S.-led investigation into Sunday night's fatal crash in New York's LaGuardia Airport. Transport Minister Stephen McKinnon said today in Ottawa that the hard work of analyzing the factors that led up to the tragic incident is underway and will continue until investigators get to the bottom line. A report from Alberta Geological Survey estimates the province has a roughly 82.5 million tons of usable lithium, a vital resource found in almost every modern device and things like batteries. The province says this positions Alberta to become a major global supplier, and work is already underway to kickstart the industry locally, including investment and establishing a regulatory framework. The U.S. is reportedly about to send 1,000 additional troops into the Middle East. A source says that the troops from the 82nd Airborne Division are to be sent in the coming days. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast will be after the game on 880 CHED.
Canada's oil sands produce the energy the world needs, but it's the benefits that flow to all parts of our country, like hundreds of thousands of jobs in oil and gas and along the supply chain, and revenue to invest in roads, bridges, our national defense, and more. You see, we're building more than a strong oil sands sector. We're helping to build a stronger Canada. We are Oil Sands Alliance, 5 companies working together to help grow Canada's economy. Learn more at oilsandsalliance.ca.
Not every comeback happens on the ice. Maybe it's your first run in months, playing with your kids, or a long shift at work. At Sather Reed Sports Medicine, we believe recovery is a team sport. Sport medicine physicians, physiotherapists, and performance experts working together using the same collaborative model trusted by elite athletes. Bringing locker room medicine, multidisciplinary care, and performance-focused recovery to everyone. Honoring Edmonton's sports medicine legacy, visit us at satherreedsportmed.ca.
During every Oilers game day, the Canadian Brewhouse is your hockey headquarters. Cheer on the blue and orange, surrounded by fans as passionate as you are, while sipping $1 off tankards of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. And that's not all. Every game day, you can enter to win Oilers home game tickets. So grab your crew, grab a seat, and make the Canadian Brewhouse your go-to spot this hockey season. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Time now for the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. Flames just tied it up late against the Kings. It's 2-2 down in Calgary. We will monitor that one for you. The Ducks are up 2-1 on the Canucks, Everything else is a final. The Maple Leafs beating the Bruins 4-2. The Red Wings falling to Ottawa, who won 3-2. Montreal 5-2 victors over Carolina. Rest of your Canadian teams are currently in action. No, that's not true. The Jets did beat the Golden Knights and help your Oilers out a little earlier tonight. We'll send it back to Cam and Bob for third period action. It's 4-2 Oilers over the Mammoth. Back to Delta Center we go for more Ford Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and better than ever with more early bird prizes, bonus raffle.
After dark! The puck drops, it's time for the show. Watching the game with the crew I know. Late night hockey lights are down low. For the Oilers, we're ready to go. Orange and blue and our hearts burn bright. We are the faithful, we own the night. Scoring a goal, yeah, it feels so right. We are the faithful, we own the night. Oilers after dark! Oilers after dark! We own the night! Yeah, we own the night!
Professional sports can change your life forever, and every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. Get your 50-50 tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place. Who knows? You could be Alberta's next millionaire.
AGLC license number 744517.
Oilers fans, get warmed up for the biggest assist of the season in support of Edmonton's Food Bank. It's time to shed out hunger with capital power at your Edmonton Oilers. Our bus is rolling into the Ice District Plaza before the puck drops on March 28th to accept non-perishable food and monetary donations. Help us stuff a bus and put hunger in the penalty box. Learn more at capitalpower.com/stuffabus.
Our people, our team. It's what business owners almost always say is their most important resource. But strong businesses don't just find great people. They make sure their teams stay healthy, engaged, and performing at their best. A benefits plan from Alberta Blue Cross is more than just drug and dental. They support the whole person with flexible coverage levels that fit the size and circumstance of your business. Find a plan that gets results at ab.bluecross.ca.
Bloom Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage. You want to go? Counseling services. Let's go. Dental coverage. That was not offside. And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at the Delta Center in Salt Lake City, the Edmonton Oilers have a 4-2 lead on the Utah Mammoth. We're getting ready for the third period of play. And tonight's Oilers, this is OilCountry Mega 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's in support of the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation, supporting those most vulnerable in our community and advancing youth hockey programming. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50. Jack Roslovic, he scored twice in this game for Edmonton. Matt Savoy, Connor McDavid, they have also scored. Evan Bouchard has 3 assists in this game. Connor McDavid up to 400 career goals. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has an assist. He has 800 career points. As we get ready for the third period. And I can tell you Vitek Vanacek is in goal for Utah to start off this third period. So Karel Vejmelka out, Vanacek in. His last game was Friday, made 20 saves in a 4-1 loss versus Anaheim. All right, McDavid line. We'll start it off. McDavid, Savoy, Podkolzin. On the ice with Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard. McBain, Carconi, and Krause out there with Sergachev and Uyghur as we get things going here in the third period. The broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. start at 2 on the road. The Oilers will be in Vegas on Thursday. All right, we get ready here for the third period as they haven't quite lined this thing up. Okay, now they have. And we're underway in the third. Sergachev with it. Just inside the Utah line. Cross to Uyghur. Will get to center ice. Snaps the puck in. Taken off the boards by Bouchard. Left wing. Off of Podkolzin. That won't get out. Try the other side. Sergachev kept it in. Gave it to Carcone on the left wing. The angle shot. Put it over the net. Around the glass and all the way down the ice. Vanacek will set it in behind the goal to Sergachev.
Oilers have 19 blocked shots. They've only given up 10 shots on goal here.
They've done a great job of getting in the way. Puck brought in. It's Keller. Angle shot again, and that misses. Goes to the right side. Schmaltz against the boards. Dickinson on him. Comes free to Szymanski. To Kapanen. Center ice will softly dump it in. And Schmidt has to turn, go back for it. Give it to Marino. Right wing to Keller. Cross ice backhand pass. And that's broken up by Murphy. His own line is Marino. Right wing. Gave it to Schmaltz. He'll come in. The shot off the post. And a penalty coming up to the Edmonton Oilers. That hit the post hard.
Wow, Szymanski's got to make a better play there. He started the transition with a bad turnover. And they're going to get their second power play of the game here.
Holding the stick call.
Edmonton 16 has 2 minutes for holding the stick.
So Dickinson to the box. Second power play of the game for the Mammoth. The Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Jari. We're a minute 12 into the third. 4-2 Edmonton leads. Goes in behind the net. Ekholm out from behind it. He's able to shoot it down the ice.
Good face-off win by Henrique, who's at about 54% this year.
Uyghur to Peterka at his blue line up the left wing. Into the Oiler end. Now on the right to Krause. He'll drive to the net. Saved by Jari. It's batted just wide by McBain. It goes between the defenseman and down the ice.
Both started the second unit out here, and McDavid back on the ice on the PK. Not seen him on the penalty kill here in the last homestand.
Uyghur at his own blue line to Peterka. It's it just in. That's offside against
Connor's
Utah.
like, why are you blowing the play dead? Had a chance for a 2-on-1 up the ice there. Now they get their first unit on the ice. Face-off is outside the blue line. And Edmonton very lucky that McBain did not bat that one high glove pass.
He just missed.
Tristan Jarry, because it didn't look like he had that one tracked. I'll tell you why they're using McDavid here is because Dickinson's obviously in the box.
He's in the box.
So that's why he's out there.
They won the draw, and it's shot down the ice. Sergachev to Keller. Keller through center. Over the Edmonton line. Into the left wing corner it goes. For Cooley. To the left wing point to Sergachev. Cross to Gunther. Right wing corner to Keller. Behind the net to Cooley. To Gunther on the right. To Schmaltz, and off his stick goes to the line. Sergachev will keep it in. Right wing, it comes out. Schmaltz to Keller. Keller on the right wing. Keller, the shot, put it over the net. It'll go around the boards and down the ice.
So a bit of a misplay there. Murphy, and look at, wow, that's quick up.
Quickly up the right wing. Keller will get it in to Cooley. Now to the line to Dursey. Right wing corner to Keller, and he missed Cooley with it, and that'll go down the ice.
That's because Ekholm took time and space away from Keller.
Dursey out of his end. Penalty over in 12 seconds. Yamamoto wedged on the boards by Ekholm. Bouchard will fire it all the way down.
Good kill from Edmonton.
Yep. And Utah now 1 for 2 with a man advantage. 4-2 Edmonton leads.
Only even.
Yep. Puck brought in on the right. Stenland across to Kerfoot. Can't get a shot. It goes in behind the goal. Kerfoot to the right wing point for Dursey. Takes it off the boards. On the right to Kerfoot. Over to Dursey. One-timer. Pad save. And the rebound just pushed wide. Puck in the corner as Emberson up against the boards. Stenland knocked him down. It's underneath. They get up. It's still caught up in skates. Hopkins trying to get it loose. It'll go top of the circle right to Jack Roslovic. He's got a couple of goals in this game. He will get it out. Schmidt on the right to Dursey. Clears it. Ekholm at his own line. Now to Roslovic. Comes into the Utah end. Stops on the left wing boards. To the blue line. Ekholm blasts it. Vanacek kicks that out. Peterka. His pocket picked by Podkolzin. It goes into the Edmonton zone. Bouchard on the right. To Matthias Ekholm. Left wing to Podkolzin. Flips the puck in. Schmidt taken to the end boards by Savoy. Savoy worked it free to the blue line to Bouchard. Has it right point. To the left wing point to Matthias Ekholm. The right wing boards, McDavid in the corner with Dylan Gunther. Goes to Marino. He'll try to clear it. It won't get out. Ekholm keeping it in. Left wing corner to McDavid. Comes up top of the circle. Spins it into the corner to Savoy. They've got it in behind the net. Comes over to the right. McDavid along the right wing boards. The top of the circle. Peterka will get it out. Just over 5 minutes gone here in the third. 4-2. Edmonton leads Utah. Murphy inside his own line. On the left wing, that pass went off the skate of Jarventi, and the puck comes into the Oilers zone. Henrique over to the right wing for Max Jones. Sergachev pressuring him. Goes to Nurse on the left. Nurse will get it out through the middle. Off of Jones and into the Utah end. Sergachev on the end boards. Max Jones right on him. To Mackenzie Weegar. Come out from behind his net for the Mammoth, and now just take it right back in behind it. Both teams make changes.
See how Szymanski responds after a tough turnover led to a power play for Utah.
Dickinson. Pass goes off of Dursey. It's at the Edmonton blue line. And Szymanski got it through center ice. Cole has it just inside his own end. Cole for Utah on the right to Keller. He'll shoot it in. Emberson, right wing corner. On the boards to Dickinson. Off the right side and out. Dursey turning it up through the middle. Dursey will get to center. He's able to shoot it in. It's in the left wing corner of the Edmonton zone. On the end boards is Kerfoot. They're free to the left wing. Gunther is in there, so is Stenland for Utah. It's top of the circle, right to Jack Roslovic. The Oilers, he'll get it out. Roslovic in over the line to Hyman on the left side, getting towards the net. A backhand off the outside of the goal. Hyman gets it back. Hyman to Murphy. Murphy, his shot, save Vanacek. The rebound comes in front of the net and over to the right wing boards. Murphy behind the net, comes out. Nugent Hopkins shot, saved by Vanacek from a sharp angle. It's behind the goal. Nugent Hopkins. On to Hyman. His pass to the blue line just off of Murphy. Put it back in. Edmonton has to tag out.
Good work from that line, though. Steam. Ozone time.
Krause, cross ice. To Kirkcody, back into his own end. Now on the right, that pass for Weegar misses. Goes down right on net. Jari to play it. Bouchard will get it out. McDavid chasing after it in the Utah zone. On the left wing, top of the circle. Could not get control. McBain got it out. 4-2. Edmonton leads here in the third. Podkolzin will shoot it in. 7:45 gone here in the third period. Weegar lost it. It comes in front of the net. Vanacek poked it over to the left wing. Podkolzin now left wing to the point. To Ekholm to Bouchard. On the right to McDavid. Brings it up to the right wing side. The point into the stops on the right wing. Left wing point to Bouchard. Over to Ekholm. A shot. And that sails wide.
I'm sure he saw McDavid did not look out.
Echo takes a hard hit from Carcone. Crowd reacts to it. McDavid in the right corner. To the left wing point. Bouchard, a shot. It's blocked. He's got it back. To Ekholm on the right. Over to Bouchard. Right wing to Podkolzin. He's top of the circle. Cross ice is passed. Knocked down by Carcone. He will clear it out. Bouchard will retreat into the Edmonton zone, go in behind the net. Drop it off to Jake Wallman. Wallman up the right wing to Bouchard. Through the middle, off the stick of Henrique. It is a bouncing puck. Vanacek got it to the end boards. And it comes to the side of the net, right in front of it. The shot saved made by Vanacek off of Wallman. Cole in the left wing corner for the Mammoth. They'll get it to center ice for Gunther. He'll steer it in. Wallman up against the boards. It's into the skates of Kapanen. Wallman is coming to help. Peterka is in there for Utah.
Good play.
Puck played to the middle, and Jarventi slowly off the left wing boards. Won't be hard enough for icing. Edmonton can make a change.
Oh, just a great outlet there from Max Jones and a little support. Chipped it to Jarventi with lots of time and space.
Nurse through the middle off the stick of Szymanski. Now on the left wing. Schmaltz into the Edmonton zone. To the left wing corner. But Murphy got there before Yamamoto. It's behind the Oiler net over to the left. Szymanski in the end boards for Nurse. Nurse through the middle to Dickinson. Now to Kapanen. Still inside the Edmonton end. Left wing to Nurse. Got it off the boards and out to Dickinson. Into the Utah zone down the left wing to the corner. Schmidt takes him to the corner. But Dickinson get the puck to the right wing point to Murphy, now to Kapanen. Behind the goal to Dickinson, to Kapanen. Up the left wing to the line where Hyman steps onto it. A centering pass that goes off of Vanacek. And Schmidt on the right wing for Keller, but he won't get it out. And following it up with Schmaltz, he got it out.
It's been an excellent first 10 minutes for Edmonton.
4-2 Oilers lead here in the third. Hyman, left wing. Lifts it to the right wing corner of the Utah zone. Cole to Dursey. Dursey had to go off his stick. That's in the middle of the ice. Hyman gets spun around, and Nugent Hopkins to the right point. The shot saved by Vanacek as Amberson let it go from the blue line. We get a whistle. We can take a break. 9:10 to go in the third. 4-2 Oilers lead the Mammoth. From the Delta Center in Salt Lake City, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Well, please use your game sense.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 4-2 Edmonton leading Utah. Jack Roslovic has scored twice. Matt Savoy, Connor McDavid also scoring for Edmonton. Alex Kerfoot, Lawson Krause scoring for Utah. 3 assists for Evan Bouchard. As Wallman with a shot from the point, and that's blockered away by Vanacek. And it's in behind the Utah goal. 9 minutes to go here in the third. Peterka off the left wing boards, and they're going to call that icing. It's icing against Utah. McDavid with his 400th career goal in this game. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins up to 800 career points.
Connor McDavid 1 point away from 1,200 career points.
That's right. As he's at 799 on the assists. Face off to the right of Vanacek. Came in for Famelk, who played the first 40. Puck top of the circle. Savoy, left wing point to Bouchard. Vanacek the save as McDavid was right in front of him. I don't know if he saw it, but he stopped it. The puck cleared out. Bouchard up the left wing to McDavid. Comes into the Utah zone to Savoy. Went off his skate and wide. Savoy's got it left wing to the point. Ekholm fakes the shot. Rims the puck behind the net. McDavid got it over to the boards. Cooley's trying to clear. He won't. Podkolzin keeping it in. To McDavid on the left wing to the top of the circle. It's knocked off his stick. Cooley will get it out through the middle. To Comes over to Evan Bouchard. Will bounce it to center. Paterka comes in, but that's offside as Gunther had not cleared the zone yet. 8:12 to go here in the third. 4-2. Edmonton leads.
Calgary Flames have defeated the LA Kings 3-2 in a shootout. So LA is up to 74 points with 11 games left.
Face off outside the Edmonton blue line. Schmidt at center, dumping it into the Oiler end. Nurse pokes it behind the net. Murphy on the boards, top of the circle, right to Kapanen. He'll get it out. In behind Schmidt, he dumps it. He'll go after it. Schmidt turns to the corner. Got it through the middle of the ice to Krause. He'll dump the puck in. As he goes in behind the Edmonton goal to the right wing corner. Szymanski came crashing in there. It's to the left wing corner. Carcone centering pass, and Szymanski to Kapanen. And now to Nurse, got it out. Josh Szymanski into the Utah zone. Plays it off the corner boards. It's in behind the net. And wheeling out is Moreno as he gets to center ice. Miss Stenlund with the pass. The puck cleared down, and it'll go wide, and it'll be icing against Edmonton. 7:22 to go here in the third. 4-2 Edmonton leads. Game was tied at 1 after 20. 4-2 after 40. That's where we still are. Face off to the left of Tristan Jarry. As Nugent Hopkins taking the face off. As he's up against Nick Schmaltz. They drop it. It's top of the circle. Hyman off the boards. Just gives the puck to Wallman. He'll go in behind the goal. Wallman out. It's a long pass. Misses Roslovic. Vanacek lost it. And Roslovic put it up and out. And I think the stick of Sergachev got in there. Vanacek didn't play it properly off the end boards. And Roslovic almost had a gift. Would have been the hat-trick goal. We'll take a break. 7:06 to go in the third. 4-2 Oilers lead the Mammoth from the Delta Center in Salt Lake City. It is Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Believing in yourself takes confidence. At Portage College, 93% of grads say their education gave them the skills and knowledge they needed for their careers. That's the kind of confidence that leads to great results. Learn more at portagecollege.ca.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. Big skies, rugged landscapes. Now that's Alberta in a nutshell. And if you're looking for an SUV that can keep up with this place, check out the Ford Bronco. Built for those who crave adventure, with serious off-road capability and style to spare. Whether you're hitting the mountain trails or exploring the back roads, it's the perfect ride for those who want to experience everything this province has to offer. The Ford Bronco. Adventure awaits at your Alberta Ford dealer. And tell them PB sent you.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at Selly Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino.
Believing in yourself takes confidence. At Portage College, 93% of grads say their education gave them the skills and knowledge they needed for their careers. That's the kind of confidence that leads to great results. Learn more at portagecollege.ca.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at the Delta Center in Salt Lake City. The Edmonton Oilers and Utah Mammoth. 4-2 Edmonton leads. Face off in the Utah zone to the right of Vanacek. Henrique, Jarventi, Jones. Up there with Emberson and Wallman for Edmonton. Stenlund taking the draw for the Mammoth. Puck goes to Cole.
Offensive zone draw. He's got a fourth line on the ice. You're up by 2. Roll them over.
Let him tie. The puck is up against the end boards. Swung loose to the right point. Emberson, high slot. Jarventi to the right wing corner. Goes in behind the goal. Jones got Taken out there by Dursey. Cooley up the right wing. Will get it out to Cole as he gets to center. Shoots it in off the end boards. Wallman, right wing to Jones. Cole putting the pressure on. It's at the top of the circle, right to Emberson. He will get it out. That's past Dursey and down the ice. It'll be icing against Edmonton. 6:21 to go in the third. Oilers up 4-2.
Bouchard's played 20 minutes in this game. He's +3. He's got the 3 assists. McDavid at 17 minutes. So not on pace for a 25-minute game here, but this is an important D-zone draw. You do have Adam Henrique on the ice. He's a veteran center. He's at 43% in this game, but on the season he's at 54%. And he got waved out.
He's still in there. Take the draw against Schmaltz.
He won it.
Puck goes to the left wing corner. And out from behind the net, Wallman up the right wing. That's not going to get out. Keller has it right wing to the right wing point. The shot by Weegar, that was blocked in front of the net. Comes to Weegar, a bouncing puck, keeping it in. On the right wing to Schmaltz. His pass goes through the slot over to the left. Sergachev to the blue line to Gunther. Now over to Weegar on the right. A shot, and that's blocked by Henrique. To the blue line. Gunther. Right wing corner to Keller.
Just don't give this guy the shot, whatever you do.
Keller, cross ice to Sergachev. Tried to get a shot through. That's blocked. Cleared out softly by Jones. Flying after it, McDavid off the bench. Goes to the right wing corner in the Utah end. Dumped it in behind the net. Weegar on the right wing. Will get it out. That's going to be icing. 5:25 to go in the third. Edmonton up 4-2.
Well, the Oilers stayed within their structure and process with their fourth line extended at the end of a shift there. They did a pretty good job, Cam.
They did. Face off to the right of Vanacek. Shots are 24-15 for Edmonton. McDavid to take the draw against McBain. It goes to the left wing point. Bouchard brings it to the middle. Trying to get a shot pass through there. Couldn't get through. It comes to Bouchard. Left wing corner for Savoy. Now to Podkolzin. In behind the net. Out to Bouchard. The shot. It was blocked. Puck on the left wing. Top of the circle. Savoy to Ekholm. Winds up. Doesn't shoot. On the right to McDavid. Gave it to Bouchard on the blue line. Left wing point. Ekholm. Into the corner to Savoy. Behind the net to McDavid. Steps out from behind the net for Bouchard. His shot partially blocked. Just went wide. And it's cleared out past Ekholm. It'll be icing against Utah.
And Bouchard unlucky not to have his 20th goal of the season. But if you're Edmonton, you'll take it. An ozone drop by 2 here under 5 minutes left.
Be to the right of Vanacek. Nugent Hopkins, Roslovic, and Hyman out there. With Murphy and Nurse. McBain taking the draw.
Both teams have blocked a ton of shots in this game.
Weegar to the right wing corner, up in the air and out. This won't be hard enough for icing.
The Oilers got 2 blocked shots on one Utah goal.
It's true. A shot in by Roslovic. The double deflection on the Kerfoot goal. Carcone on the left wing. Shovels it out. Nurse inside his own end. Over to Murphy. Murphy up the right wing for Hyman into Utah territory. Off the right wing boards. Behind the net, Roslovic to Nugent Hopkins. Shot in the pad. Saved by Vanacek from the sharp angle. Cole will get it out to center ice to Krause. Now to Carcone on the right wing. His shot misses on the short side. Kerfoot to the right wing corner to Marino.
What point till they pull Vanacek here?
It's going to be getting close. Top of the circle. It goes to Schmidt on the blue line. Right point to Marino. Into the right wing corner. Carcone off a stick, and that will go out of play with 3:42 to go here in the third. 4-2. Oilers lead the Mammoth. We'll be right back from the Delta Center in Salt Lake City. It's Sport Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Can an energy provider make you feel carefree? We think so. Because who doesn't like to be surrounded by good energy? Great rates, always. Gimmicks, never. Perks that reward your loyalty and energy experts who know what's what. Carefree just feels good. Encore by EPCOR, your carefree electricity and natural gas provider.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
The same AI-powered technology that helps Oilers fans move through security efficiently at Rogers Place is also available for Edmonton area schools, hospitals, and workplaces. Evolve Technology, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers and official security screening partner of Rogers Place, helps identify potential threats and create safe experiences at hockey games and wherever people gather. Visit Rogers Place to experience Evolve live or check out evolve.com for more information. That's evolv.com.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at the Delta Center in Salt Lake City, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 3:42 to go into third period. 4-2, Edmonton leading Utah.
You're going to see if Utah wins the draw here. I'd see the goalie come out.
Face off in the Oilers zone to the left of Jari.
It's a 50-50 split in the face-offs in this game between these two teams.
McDavid against Yamamoto in the face-off circle. And it goes to the top of the circle. McDavid pokes it over to Hyman. He's up the right wing, got it out, knocked it in behind Marino, and it's icing.
Come on.
So with 3:32 to go in the third, it'll be another face-off in the Edmonton zone. This time to the right of Jari. David against Cooley. Got a couple of false starts here. All right. That goes off of skates to Marino on the left wing, pointing at a Peterka towards the net, but blocked by Bouchard to McDavid. Up the right wing. Before that got to Hyman. Marino steps in front. Comes into the Oilers zone. To the middle to Peterka. To the right. Great save by Jari off of Cooley. He got it with a right pad on a one-time shot, and it's cleared out. Marino in the neutral zone. Through the middle, off of Yamamoto, and in it goes. Bouchard in the right wing corner. So we're up to 3 minutes to go in the third. Edmonton up 4-2. McDavid will get to center ice. Got over center, shot it in. Sergachev forced back by Dickinson. Out to the right. Dickinson still right with him. Through the middle to Gunther. Vanacek's looking to the bench. Now he'll go. It's 6-on-5. Keller from the left wing. Misses Schmaltz with it. It goes around the boards. It came out. Sergachev with it at his own blue line. Gave it to Schmaltz. They're Kapanen to deal with. We'll just drop it back to Dursey. Dursey on the right to Schmaltz. Cuts to the middle. Now into the Oiler end on the left wing. Stops up to the blue line to Dursey across. One-timer by Keller and a save made by Jari. Nurse will get it to the line. Keeping it in was Dursey. He had to jump. Then he hit Kapanen and it comes out. Keller will bring the puck in. Right wing to Schmaltz. Stops on the right side to the blue line to Dursey. Right wing point to Schmaltz. Fans on a pass. Keeps it in. Right wing corner to Keller. Oilers up 4-2 here late in the third. Over to Gunther. The save by Jari held on with 1:44 to go in the third. Hard shot from Dylan Gunther off the left wing with the one-timer.
Do you have Henrique out here to take the draw if you're Edmonton? Or
Dickinson.
One of the two. Cole put Colson off. Bouchard and Ekholm out there. Nurse having an exchange there with Lawson Krause.
Yeah.
Those two won a World Junior Championship together in 2015. Of course, with Connor McDavid and Curtis Lazar.
Yeah. Face off to the right of Jari. As it's in some skates, it gets to the top of the circle, and Gunther has it left wing point. Down the boards, it hit Bouchard in the shin pads. Comes across the line. Dickinson will get it out. At the left wing, off of Hyman, it goes into the Utah zone. Minute 25 to go in the third. 4-2 Edmonton leads. Utah net empty. Sergachev to Cooley. Cooley coming through center. On the right to Keller, directs it in. Bouchard jams to the left corner to Ekholm. Around the boards, down the ice. It went up on end. It rolls all the way down. That's icing. 1:05 to go in the third. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Jari. Nope, to the left.
So Dickinson will take this one as well.
Take the draw against Schmaltz. And the puck to the middle. It goes right to Bouchard. And Bouchard will get it out. Here's Hyman with his shot towards the net, but it goes off a skate and wide. We're into the last minute here in the third. Edmonton up 4-2 on the Mammoth. Carcone to center. He'll dump the puck in. Gunther, left wing corner. Couldn't get a pass in front of the net. Blocked by Bouchard. Sent to the line. Sergachev on the right wing. And along the right wing boards, Nugent Hopkins will get it out, but that's also going to be icing. 35 seconds to go here in the third. Face off to the right of Tristan Jari. McBain taking the draw against McDavid. Top of the circle. Hyman can get it up in the air and out. Won't be hard enough for icing. Sergachev's got to hurry. Nugent Hopkins right there. They go over to the left wing boards, and now Keller gets control. Couldn't get it out. That hit Nugent Hopkins. Sergachev at his own blue line. 20 seconds left through the middle. Off the stick of Krause. Bouchard will wrap it around on the right, but it goes off at Dursey. Won't keep it in. McDavid's got a breakaway with the empty net. McDavid scores! Oilers up 5-2, and Connor McDavid is at 1,200 points.
Evan Bouchard gets his fourth assist. He fended off the forecheck there, got it down the wall. This is the type of game tonight when you're talking about Evan Bouchard. Potentially one day, is he in the mix or not to be in the Norris Trophy? He's got 4 assists. He's +4. He's played a great game defensively, won the puck battle, and the Oilers were able to chip it down the wall. And McDavid, you're not catching him.
So McDavid's second of the night, 40th of the season, as this one's done, and the Edmonton Oilers start off a 2-game road trip with a 5-2 win in Utah against the Mammoth. Congratulate netminder Tristan Jari as he picks up the victory, and the Edmonton Oilers get the win.
What a performance. It's as good as the team's played all year.
You can see it really right from the get-go.
Did all the little things that wins you hockey games tonight. Blocked shots, made some hits, got saves when it mattered.
Yep.
Terrific road performance from the Edmonton Oilers.
You could see every facet of the game. There was a complete buy-in. Like Bob just said, whether that was taking the body, whether that was getting in shooting lanes, whether it was making sure you got it out of the zone. We've got Evan Bouchard downstairs, Cam Moon, Bob Stauffer upstairs. Evan, what did you see here tonight from your team?
I thought it was a good effort all around. We kept things simple, didn't overcomplicate things, and we got rewarded for it.
Well, I'll be stronger than that. I think that's the best playoff-style performance you've had all season. Everybody was hitting. Everybody was blocking shots. Jarry hasn't played for a while. He fought for you guys as well. You had a great game yourself. But just, it's not easy being the goalie. He hasn't played in a couple of weeks. But you guys did your part in front of him, didn't you?
Yeah, he did his part for us. He made the big saves when we needed him to. We got confidence in Jars. But if we can play defensively like that consistently, it'll be a tough team to beat.
Evan, there was a physicality to this game from the Oilers right from the start of the game and throughout the game. How important was that to your success?
Yeah, it's little things. It's hitting them, staying above them. In the end, it's taxing. Keep getting hit shift after shift. It's a lot, and that's a recipe for success.
Thanks, Evan.
Thanks,
Evan. There we go. Evan Bouchard downstairs. They still have that unassisted, on the empty netter?
I know. I think that might get changed, but...
so right now he has 3 assists, but you're right.
4. Fantastic performance. That is as good as the Oilers have played all season. And that is how, when you don't have Leon Draisaitl, who is, no one's going to debate about it. He's the top 5 player in the world. I mean, I know they got Connor McDavid, and he's generally regarded as the top player in the world. Kucherov's going to have a say in that this year, but
he's pretty good too. You're right.
And so is McKinnon, right? But at the end of the day, one of the Oilers' 2 big horses were not available. And the Oilers went out there and executed an almost perfect game plan. A great road first period. Unlucky. They got an horribly unlucky goal against Jarry. No chance. Double deflection.
Didn't change anything, though.
They kept,
you know what I mean?
Yep,
they kept doing what they were doing, even though it was incredibly bad luck to be down 1-0.
Yeah. Roslovic with a big couple goals in this game.
That line was good.
Savoy, that line was good. And why, I don't know, I guess they're saying that Utah must have had a chance to touch the puck on the McDavid empty netter, but time will tell. 6 Canadian teams, by the way, have won today. Never in NHL history have all 7 Canadian teams won in the same day. They have a chance to do it. Vancouver's tied 2-2 heading to the third in Anaheim.
Wow, that's something. Yeah, what a game here tonight. Oilers needed it. They really, really needed it, and they got it done. 5-2 the final with the empty netter. Jack Roslovic gets 2 goals. Connor McDavid gets 2 goals. Matt Savoy scores for Edmonton. Evan Bouchard, as he sits right now, 3 assists. Connor McDavid gets to 401 now with the 2 goals, but 1,200 points. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins had an assist. He's at 800 points. Tristan Jarry, solid in between the pipes for Edmonton. He gets the victory. Now the Oilers have to look ahead, Bob, to
a huge game.
A huge game in Vegas on Thursday.
Vegas has had quite the week. I mean, they went into Dallas and kicked their you-know-whats down. I mean, they were way better than Dallas in that game. And then they go to Winnipeg, and the Jets beat them 4-1. I mean, so the Oilers have beaten Vegas already this year in Vegas. They've beaten Vegas twice. Huge matchup coming up on Thursday.
We're looking forward to it. Edmonton improves to 35-28-9. Utah drops to 37-29-6. 5-2 the final. Oilers over the Mammoth. Our Rogers post-game show is coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers post-game show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
Ekholm will flip it out to McDavid. He'll shoot. Scores! McDavid split the D. A bouncing puck goes glove side right on Vejmelka, and Edmonton's up 3-2. And that is goal number 400 of his NHL career.
There you have it. That's the highlight zone for Century Casino. All in all games all season. Century Casino's 3 great locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, next to the Edmonton International Airport at Century Mile. Welcome to the Winter Zone. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Blue-collar work deserves big dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is always growing. Right now, they're hiring heavy equipment technicians, EM servicemen, and maintenance supervisors. Apply if you're from here or across the country. Even if you're from the Rock, they want to talk. Visit heavymetalequipment.ca to find your new career. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth.
During every Oilers game day, the Canadian Brewhouse is your hockey headquarters. Cheer on the blue and orange, surrounded by fans as passionate as you are, while sipping $1 off tankards of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. And that's not all. Every game day, you can enter to win Oilers home game tickets. So grab your crew, grab a seat, and make the Canadian Brewhouse your go-to spot this hockey season. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Bouchard, long pass on the right. Hyman, he's over the line. He spins around. He'll go to the net. Off the crossbar. Puck on net. Scores! Roslovic from the left wing gets it through Vejmelka, and Edmonton's up 4-2.
All right, there you go. And that's the Alberta Blue Cross Travel Insurance goal of the game. Health, dental, travel, we got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. Smart play of the game brought to you by Catelli Smart Pasta with the all-natural ingredients. It's a smart move for your next meal. Look for the all-natural ingredients flag on the box the next time you shop. And we are going to give it to Jack Roslovic because he was quite opportunistic, was not afraid to shoot, and sniped a couple en route to an Oilers impressive 5-2 win in Utah. Let's hear from our Inside the Game analyst, Rob Brown. Rob, your assessment on tonight.
Well, they came into a game where they had a goaltender that hasn't played in a while, who had struggled. And they were missing one of the NHL superstars, one of the best offensive players in the world. So they had to come in and play a good defensive game. And they did. They really, the 2 goals that Utah got were both weird, fluky goals. Really didn't test Tristan Jarry a whole lot in the game because the Oilers didn't turn the puck over. They didn't give up odd man breaks. They were very sound defensively. They kept Utah to no shots for long stretches in this hockey game. So it was a very good road game, and they played the way they needed to. And the positive out of this is when you lose a Leon, other players have to step up offensively. And you know that Connor's going to be Connor. But tonight, Savoy, excellent. Big goal that he scored. Roslovic, 2 huge goals for Roslovic. And Evan Bouchard had a strong game. The play that he made to Savoy on the shorthanded goal, he had the Utah goalie dancing in there, falling down because he confused him and the defender so much. So it was a strong effort from everyone in the lineup, and the type of game the Oilers need to play if they want to be a good playoff team and if they want to have success without Leon in the lineup.
All right, quick thought, Vegas on Saturday or on Thursday night.
Well, I don't think Vegas is as bad as their record has been as of late. I watched they were out shooting Winnipeg 9-0 at one point tonight.
They pounded Dallas in Dallas on Sunday.
So they're not getting saves, and I think as an Oiler fan, you've seen that story before here in Edmonton at times. As of late, the Oilers have been getting the saves they weren't getting earlier in the season. If Vegas gets saves, they are a good team because they carry the play. It'll be a big game. It might decide who's got home ice advantage in the first round, and it also, if the Oilers go in and beat Vegas, all of a sudden the LA Kings, they got a chance to catch Vegas in the standings.
Yeah.
Because Vegas has been free falling. So the Oilers got an important stretch coming up, but what a way to go into a game against the Ducks coming up here on the weekend with 2 strong wins on the road. So, important game on Thursday.
All right, Rob, great stuff.
Sounds good, Bob.
The Edmonton Oilers win 5-2 in Utah. We'll take a 90-second timeout. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Wherever Canadians raise a glass, you'll find Molson. There's a good reason for that. When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in the cups and fridges of Canadians, generation after generation. Molson has a beer for everyone. So raise a glass or cup or whatever you pour your Molson in, because it doesn't matter what it's in. It matters where it's from. Canadian, export, ultra, excel, Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
OilCountry, get ready. This year, the Edmonton Oilers celebrate the town of Cold Lake during the March 28th game against the Anaheim Ducks. Through the Celebrating OilCountry program, the Oilers honor the cities and towns that make up one of the best fan bases in the world. This night is proudly supported by Oil Sands Alliance, representing 5 of Canada's largest oil sands companies, working together for a stronger Canada. Fans are invited to join the celebration. Tickets are available now at EdmontonOilers.com.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
You're tuned in to the Rogers Postgame Show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
All right, let's go to the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers tonight. And, it's a long shot, but there's a chance something can happen tonight that's never happened in NHL history. All 7 Canadian teams winning their games. And I mentioned that. The Ducks are up on the Canucks 4-3 late in the third period, but 6 Canadian teams have won tonight. Maple Leafs double up Boston 4-2. Canadians knock out the Hurricanes 5-2. Ottawa, massive win for Steve Stales' squad. They win 3-2 in Detroit despite having 5 injured defensemen. Florida, a 5-4 victory in a shootout over Seattle. Chicago, 4-3 over the Islanders. Columbus Blue Jackets, a 3-2 win in Philadelphia. Colorado pumps Pittsburgh by a score of 6-2. Tampa Bay doubles up the Wild 6-3. The Blues shut out the Capitals 3-0. Joel Hofer with the shutout there. Predators double up the Sharks 6-3. The Stars have lost a couple games in a row at home. Dallas losing 6-4 to New Jersey. The Winnipeg Jets, a 4-1 victory at home against the Vegas Golden Knights. And the Calgary Flames down 2-1 in the third, tied it 1 in a shootout, 3-2 over the LA Kings. Meanwhile, the Oilers, they took care of business here on the road. An impressive 5-2 victory in Utah. Edmonton and Vegas on Thursday. Edmonton Oil Kings host Saskatoon Friday at Rogers Place to open up their best-of-7 opening round playoff series, and the Bakersfield Condors invite Texas in for a pair in Baco this weekend. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Oilers fans, get warmed up for the biggest assist of the season in support of Edmonton's Food Bank. It's time to shed out hunger with capital power at your Edmonton Oilers. Our bus is rolling into the Ice District Plaza before the puck drops on March 28th to accept non-perishable food and monetary donations. Help us stuff a bus and put hunger in the penalty box. Learn more at capitalpower.com/stuffabus.
Meet Joe. Joe knows that a happy partner equals a happy trip. Joe booked a room through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com and scored up to $225 in rewards. Hello date night, fancy dinner, the works. Joe is smart. Be like Joe. Visit Edmonton'sBestHotels.com to book your next stay in Edmonton.
Let's go to the Molson Crease Stars, selected by Molson, the official beer of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian, Ultra, Export, or Excel, there's a Molson with your name on it. You must be of legal drinking age. Third star tonight with his 20th goal of the year for Utah, Lawson Krause, who won a 2015 World Junior title with tonight's second star, Connor McDavid, who had a pair. Connor now has 40 on the season. And he also has his 400th career goal and his 1,200th career point in this game. Evan Bouchard was a tower of power, 3 assists plus more. He is tonight's first star. The Rogers post-game show is heard following our NHL broadcasts. We will tell you that the Edmonton Oilers return to action. They are in Vegas on Thursday night. For my play-by-play partners, Cam Moon, along with Jack Michaels, Rob Brown, Brendan Escott, Aidan Gannett, studio producers, Kellen Kennedy, and Eamon Hatcham, and Jason Gibson was our engineer here in Salt Lake. Bob Stoffer saying so long, everybody. Oilers with a huge win, 5-2 in Utah.
Rogers post-game show is heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. Portions of this exclusive broadcast are brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Molson.
Flipped up the middle and spilled in deep. Bouchard, hard rim around the boards. Dursey, out to the point, tipped away. McDavid's going to have an empty netter for point 1200. He buries it. 5-2 Edmonton. Connor McDavid, his 4th 40-goal season is in the books. And so are 2 points for the Edmonton Oilers.
And he just punches right through on this one. It was a great job by Dursey to get up there and keep it alive. But then McDavid, once he's off to the races, finishes it off.
Flipped up the middle and spilled in deep. Bouchard, hard rim around the boards. Dursey, out to the point, tipped away. McDavid's going to have an empty netter for point 1200. He buries it. 5-2 Edmonton. Connor McDavid, his 4th 40-goal season is in the books. And so are 2 points for the Edmonton Oilers.
And he just punches right through on this one. It was a great job by Dursey to get up there and keep it alive. But then McDavid, once he's off to the races, finishes it off.
In this organization, Clayton Keller on to Kerfoot. Lead pass, a strike, Nurse to Hyman. Button hooks, wide open now. Backhander off the crossbar. Rebound, Roslovic scores. Vejmelka had not gotten himself set, and Roslovic makes him pay. His 2nd of the night, 19th of the year. 4-2 Edmonton.
And then take a 5-3 lead out of that second period and finish it 6-3 in the third. But there's that beautiful pass by Bouchard. I mean, just a quick look up the ice. He finds Hyman. Hyman slams on the brakes. Schmidt goes right by. And as you mentioned, his 4th 20-goal season in the last 5 years. Had a little bit of an off year last year. He's right back on.
Oh, here's a chance. McDavid, a bouncing puck, scores! Connor McDavid with his 400th career goal to regain the lead for Edmonton at 3-2.
By the Edmonton Oilers, McDavid. This one here, Bouchard with a laser right to Hyman on the offensive blue line. Little stop. Let him fly by on the spin by Hyman. His backhand rings the bar, but it's the quick release of Roslovic. He's open. He's ready for this puck. Watch it come down. Just a quick corral fired towards the net. Vejmelka, who's got to face Hyman here, off the bar, has no idea where that puck is.
Before the battle eventually won by Edmonton, slapped up ice by Bouchard, and now Savoy's on the puck. Short-handed, shoots, and that might have clipped the outside of the goalpost. Here's Bouchard showing slapper. Savoy, reach and score! Short-handed goal, and Edmonton takes its first lead of the night, 2-1. Savoy's
Oilers, nice defensive play out of the zone. Rings the side of the net on this one, but he stays with it. Finds Bouchard late. And then as Bouchard kind of fakes the shot, gets it back.
Well, I did give him my camera. I felt like I should be beside him just in case there was kind of any issue.
Yeah, the only photo with my eyes closed, and Roslovic ties it. Off the rush, beating Vejmelka. And the Oilers have squared things on Roslovic's 18th.
Well,
When the sun goes down, our love starts to rise. For the boys in blue and orange, a fire in our eyes. We are Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. We're the ones who bleed that copper and blue. Me and my crew, yeah. Believing in you. Oilers after dark. When the sun goes down, our love starts to rise. For the boys in blue and orange, a fire in our eyes. We are Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. We're the ones who bleed that copper and blue. Me and my crew, yeah. Believing in you. Oilers after dark. When the sun goes down, our love starts to rise. For the boys in blue and orange, a fire in our eyes. We are Oilers after dark.